We are what?
We are what? Oh shit! God has left the
Stream to the
chat.
stream. All of us. Matt
Oh no! Hang on.
That was perfect timing.
Guys,
Matt, if you can hear us, your face was just beautiful right there. All right, now you're back.
Was
now
it?
you're back. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
but was the incident with me and the orange better than that? Or are we tied?
I think you're tied.
Yeah, okay.
All right. There we go. Cool. All right. Now the stream is paused, so now my internet is. Oh, so everybody, I will have better internet. I think next week, so we'll be good.
Oh.
So a little bit. I think I'm getting like 100 upload, which I'm pretty excited about.
Hell yeah! All about the megabits.
Yes. All right. So anyway, not that anyone who may be watching cared about that. So, but here we go. So we are. Last we left off, our wonderful adventurers from Godranus had made their way to Nicodranus and were investigating a mysterious makeup line known as Glint Boons. After making a few inquiries and learning and also as players getting to see a little bit of a insight into Razgad's character, made their way to a factory. Or the character of Razgad, rather, not Razgad's character, but made their way to a factory, and upon kind of barging their way in, discovered that this factory was processing goblins, which they later were introduced and being called. They didn't call themselves foblins. It was just the name that Luke Cray had given them. But at this point, Shaka had been going over and poring over for about 10 to 20 minutes of this journal that just detailed all this incriminating information, as well as kind of the process by which a lot of this was made.
They can suffer. I don't like how their diagram in the book. I'm like, this is very detailed, and I do not like you. So
is it like that Leonardo da Vinci painting of the man? And like,
yeah, it looks like that. And I'm like,
yeah. So as you look at that, actually, yeah, the way this is, there is like this dissection of their anatomy, and there's some notes on other things that maybe these things could be used for. And you do see that there are certain pages of this that have been taken out. That seems like there's enough here for the processing to continue, but possibly there's more on this that is elsewhere. Whether you want to go that path or not, it's up to you. But Elanthor, as this is going on, you get kind of this odd moment as you're looking around. You kind of see on your hands the green goo, and then it kind of morphs into purple, and then it begins dripping red, and then it's gone.
I'm just going like
happens within
right
like
now.
like 2 or 3 seconds, just and you hear there's like screams that seem distant.
Can I tell a direction?
Make a perception check.
Is Razgad still down right now, or did I bring him back up? I feel.
Yeah, I'm
taking a
up.
breather.
You're up?
Yeah.
Okay, just
Yeah.
double checking that. Just checking if he's all in the up and up, just applying whatever looks really bad, like he's probably gnarled all over the place.
Yeah.
That's
But
a
I've been
12.
in the makeup, so
12.
I look very fuckable.
You were in the bad. It was all green. And
I'm gonna pat him on the back and be like, "Yes,
he
you
was
are,
in
buddy."
all
Yeah,
of
the
that
screams.
foundation.
The screams don't really have a source. It just seems, and even as you get a second, like they kind of go away and kind of stop, as if you're remembering versus hearing them. That is all. And the rest of you, what would everyone like to do here?
Okay, everybody, look at this crazy ass journal that I found. I'm keeping it, by the way, Finders Keepers.
Yeah, you
Okay,
sound
first
too
of
happy.
all, it teaches me how to make the makeup. We
I
can
think
make a
that-
living off of these little creatures.
I think that book goes to the lady at Lily Longbow. She was looking for evidence against Madame Lucre.
Yeah, we gotta get
Fine,
that
we'll give it
correct,
her.
yeah.
Copy whatever
Okay.
you want, but that has to go.
We're
I
getting with
take-
the notebook. Just
I'm
copy down what you
going
want.
to make copies of the ingredients, like the process to make the makeup.
Skaha leaves 1 year later. She's the owner of the new Glint Boons.
Granted, I do think that it's basically at the cost of a bunch of Foblin lives. So do you really want?
Yeah.
Oh, you do want that.
Well, yeah, I don't
You want
like
that?
them. They remind me of gremlins, and I don't trust. Remember the Gremlins movie?
What are these
I don't-
gremlins you speak of? I have no idea what that is. Is that a new
My
breed?
mother spoke of them all the time. She said, like, they lived under my bed. If I did not go to sleep, they would grab my ankles and drag me to their land. And they look
Insight
way
check.
too much like the picture she drew for me.
I'm nodding, but I'm turning around to the rest of the group.
I see that. I
Insight
see
check.
you, Talbin.
I don't believe that shit at all.
I'm rolling deception just in case.
Natural 20.
15.
That's
That's
fantastic.
still 20
I'm
for
not even
insight,
gonna
man.
bother. Fine. Yeah, I didn't see you. Jesus. Okay.
So
what else
Skaha
should
is
we
not
do?
a fan of the of the cute, adorable anime
just look
looking.
at him like- Ugh, ew.
What are the Foblins doing right now? Now that they're out of their cages, like
they're mostly just they're kind of looking at all of you, specifically you, Ezra, as you were like kind of the first one to let them out, and just kind of milling about, going, help us go back.
yeah, how can
Small-
we help
small
you?
beings. I just kind of raise up and
It's
like
a
stand on a
pet.
crate. Small beings. We have a plan to seek vengeance upon the ones who did this to you and to your kind.
Vengeance.
Okay.
Hey, that
I'm
one
not
got it.
gonna
I'm
look at
naming you
them.
Terry.
We're not starting a revolution. It's not the time.
I'm not saying a
time or
revolution. I'm
place.
saying we're seeking vengeance on Lucre.
That is a revolution in the making.
Shut up.
Yeah, Talvin, don't make any more promises.
Talvin promises to help you all.
Talvin the Talvin the promiser.
I pull
But,
Talvin up onto the
okay,
crate
I'm not
next to
gonna
me.
look at the.
I'm trying to be the
Foblins,
most
I'm gonna-
rational person in this party, and now I'm just walking.
Talvin, you're on top of a crate with me right now.
No,
Talvin
stepping
promises
down.
to help
Stepping
seek
down.
vengeance. No, I just keep him up there.
Lanthor, put me on top of the crate because I have vital information. Don't
Yes, and I pull
worry.
Scott up
Thank
as
you.
well.
Yeah, just pull me by the scruff of my neck.
Yeah.
Just okay.
I have a strength of 10.
I'm up here. It's like, listen, the crazy lady who trapped you here, she met an old crone, I don't know, in the forest, some forest, and she made a deal with her, and now that bitch has an amulet that can take her to and fro your land. Have you guys ever seen her wear anything? Has she ever been in this warehouse?
Yeah. Yes.
Carrie, have you ever seen her
The gift of
wear
the
the
night.
amulet?
The gift of the night, mother. What is it?
Oh boy. Night mother.
It's pretty.
Night monkey.
Oh, I thought you guys were calling me mother. I was
No.
wondering.
They're referring to the night
I was
mother.
like, I hate all of you. It'd make it terrible. No, those like.
Did she perform the Black Sacrament?
Why
Does that
are you
name sound
our mother?
familiar?
Do we
Night
know of
mother.
any way to get them back to their home?
I think
Must
we're
be
gonna
something
need the
amulet,
night
right?
of the night gift of the night mother amulet.
we're
I'm
gonna
just
get that
gonna call it the
Amulet
mother
to do
amulet.
that?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Where are we gonna put these guys in the meantime?
Okay, I have a plan. So
Oh boy.
we take no, because that requires attunement. Never mind. I was gonna say we take Talvin back to the inn, leave him in the room, take his hat, then one by one bring a goblin into one of the rooms at the tavern.
Oh
and
my
just keep
god!
them in one room overnight.
This is such a long process.
But the hat requires attunement,
Yeah,
so
no.
that will not work.
You are not taking this hat off of me.
I was gonna say.
I'd like
we
to
leave you in a
believe
room.
that all of the Foblins look like Norman Reedus if they were to put on. that.
They're
You
just basing it
escort a
off of
bunch
my
Norman
looks.
Reed eye.
What is happening here?
Chaos, and I'm here for it. 'Cause I'm
Or-
causing it.
We could wait for the next cart to show up to pick up makeup
Oh.
and commandeer
See,
it.
True. Ambush.
Kane, you're really
he's
quiet.
having Razga's having a wisdom moment. Like his number 4 wisdom is actually working.
Pretty smart, Razga.
Yay!
Fine.
Yeah, guys.
Don't sell
let's
me
do a
short.
stakeout.
Kane, buddy, you're mute, man.
Your time in those blades really smartened you up. You say you're a little bit sharper now.
Might have- Get out.
Oh my god.
Get out.
Give me that one. Give me that one.
Fine. If I named a Foblin
Too
Terry,
easy.
you can have that one.
No, I don't want that.
Aw.
See, I don't like that.
Hey.
You're so cute.
Oh, come on. How do you not like that?
I don't like it. It just is not right. It's not
Oh.
right.
That's so
I don't care if
cute.
they're crying and I'm insulting them. I'm just like, you guys are just wrong. You look like
you
my
know what? I agree with
childhood
the
nightmare.
I agree with the idea of waiting for a cart. I feel like if we
Yeah.
can do them all in one,
Let's
we
do
can
a
just get 'em go.
stakeout. Come on, guys. Stakeout.
Hopefully, it's within
There
4
should be one
hours so
somewhere.
I can get my spells back. Just in an hour.
We don't need
As
to be
long-
doing that right now.
As long as we
What?
have 2 people that can look like guards.
Yeah, we're gonna need some tall people. Azzy and I can't do that.
I got you. And I'll look like I'll look like Sir John and just
Mhm.
bamf into that with my hat.
If the wizard perhaps that has disguise self prepared, I could stick around. I have a pretty good deception.
I think it's only a self spell.
No,
I
I
don't know
think
if you
you
can
can
spell into somebody.
have someone in disguise self. Is
Well, that's up to the wizard.
that a thing?
I believe disguise self is self.
And
But it-
disguise self.
If we're going to get the cart, we might be too beat up to fight for it. We might want to talk our way into it or intimidate our way into it.
Hmm. All right. Well, no one's
Guys,
gonna
I
see
know a lot
this,
about
so you
you.
know what? Where's all the makeup?
Um,
Utilize this.
Oh my gosh.
And this is the only
You
time I'm
have
ever
a
gonna say
makeover
this. Let's get someone with some makeup, and whoever can
Calvin,
disguise
you're fine.
themselves. Am I though? You know what? Yeah, I am. It's just a shameless way of me saying, put makeup on me.
yeah.
No,
We
don't.
saw the handsomest tiefling. I'm gonna make you. You're probably not gonna beat him, but I'll make you handsome.
Oh, you'll make me handsome?
I'll make
Let's
you
make a-
handsome, Azure.
yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Let's do that.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So if you're looking for the makeup, go ahead and make a investigate. Are you looking for makeup that's actually in the warehouse, or
I think it's whatever we got, right?
There has to be some to do.
'Cause we
like,
definitely
check.
got some when we went to Glint Boons the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but that's limited. This.
We only need it for the
let's
one
see,
time.
Let's do. All of us, help me do an investigation check, guys. We need to find more of this stuff.
Yeah. I
If I'm
assist.
going to do
Uh-huh.
Razga, he has a big face that requires a lot of contouring.
Rosgod does not want the makeup on it.
So he's on cart duty. He's gonna
Okay.
be in the
He's on
cart
cart
with
duty.
the Foblins.
Okay.
All right.
That
So go ahead and make an investigation check if you
I'm
want.
just gonna make a quick cart sketch in here.
You have advantage because they're helping.
Is there actually a cart in here or no?
Well, let's look for that. Let's look for one just in
That's
case.
just the question. Because like we're in the place.
Yeah, there was a cart outside.
All right. So
Well, there we go. Problem solved.
Whoop.
disguise self as
I got a 23
Mr.
on
John.
investigation.
Yeah, with a 23, you look around and I would say what you get is that there is a bunch of like stuff that you're assuming, especially because you did score high on the book as well, that is meant to be processed soon into the different products. So as you look at the book, like they actually made the first round of it, got the raw material from a few number of goblins, but they have not made more active product that can do an effect. That they were
We're
in the
gonna have to sacrifice some of
process
the
of doing
goblins.
We don't have time for that right now.
Yeah.
We've got the
You
makeup.
said
We
there was a
bought.
cart outside. What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll disguise self and I'll be looking outside for the cart.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Talvin out.
Yeah,
Not-
so not too far. You're able to find there's a cart, and there are 2 horses attached to it that they have
got some
hooked
friends.
up, and they're actually still attached to the cart, and they're like kind of feeding and having water while still hooked up.
Okay. I walk up to
for
the
this.
horses.
Buddy 3.
You'll walk up to the horses.
I go up to the horses. I'm like, "You're a Danny. You're a Paul."
I'm gonna get on the cart and I'm just gonna have them just hit the reins and tell them to go backwards. If that's possible. We don't have time to name your buddies, okay? We gotta go.
No. Hold on, give me a second. I'm just gonna
They're just
talk to
Buddy
them real
1,
quick. I
Buddy
cast
2, and Buddy
animals.
3.
I cast speak with animals.
You want to milk the spell every time.
Hey, man. Hey, hush. I'm like, okay, guys, we're taking you with us. Don't be alarmed. We're complete strangers, but we're cool. That sounds like something a complete stranger would say, but we're cool. Okay?
All right, make your animal handling check.
Roll low.
You cursed that.
Yes, I did.
That's a 6.
A 6. Yeah, kind of back. There's a "You're not our master," and they start to like get really like, woo, woo, and they start to. There's galloping. It's actually loud, and they begin to move away and like kind of start to run.
I'm on the cart, so I'm gonna try and hold them back to break for a bit.
Yeah, you're pulling. They're like pulling against the bridle and everything at this point.
Oh boy.
Though I will tell them out to stop them. You can let's do an animal handling check. We're gonna say for this 16. Since they're startled now.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let me just look at some things real quick. Where are my proficiencies? Okay, here they are. Do I get a proficiency because it's a cart, or is it just something else? And is it just animal handling?
Because do you have land vehicle or anything?
Yes, I do for my tool proficiencies.
Then yeah, you get proficiency for that.
Sweet.
That's fine.
Okay. All right, that's. Where's that? That's probably not enough. 8 plus 3 plus another 2. That's not enough.
Yeah, so now the cart's just kind of going in a straight line, and it's almost like going towards the rocks that kind of go between that and the ocean.
Sprinting.
God, stop!
I'm sprinting. I'm yelling at the horses. Please stop. We don't mean any harm. We're friendly.
What are you going to do to try to calm these down? You need something new.
You started this, man.
Shit, I don't got no more spells. Shit.
I wish cameras were invented right now.
Oh my god, yeah, this would be great. It's like watching all those crash on the dash cams. Just crazy.
I'm gonna try to redirect them away from the rocks with some eldritch blasts.
Okay.
Just, like hit the ground near them to like guide them away from the rocks and back towards the warehouse.
Is there a moment I could jump off? Because I know where this is going.
Choose the last second.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Roll for Eldritch Blast and see how this goes.
Oh no.
That's a 20. 15 plus 5.
Okay. Oh yeah. So you let one, and I would say they rear up and do like make a really hard right turn, and
It's like basketball shuffle towards them.
yeah. I'm sorry, it actually be a left turn over here. They make a hard left turn of where you kind of put the Eldritch Blast, and yeah, the cart tips and goes total jackknife from the start. As there's this snapping and it breaks off the horses. Once free of the cart, they just go. I need Talvin to make a dexterity saving throw.
Look what you did.
no,
Look what you
guys.
did.
It was a bad
I'm just
start.
staring. I'm just like,
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
That is a 12 for me.
This is so bad.
All right, that's gonna be a good 3 bludgeoning damage as you just so that's right on the rock.
Dead on the fucking ground.
And what you do begin to hear are these high-pitched whistles, kind of like, and they're starting to get a little closer, as though you see also a few torches kind of moving from the main streets of Nicodrons, kind of now into this district. Kind of attracted by like, where do these horses come from? They've broken their bridle. You hear these noises.
I'm getting out, and I'm still in the Mr. John, Sir John, whatever we're calling him now, and I'm just going. They are a part of my factory.
Well, they're not there just yet. You're hearing this more off in the distance.
Okay, I get his hand away from me, and I'm just huffing and puffing back to where the horses are.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Anybody check John's body before we left?
Well,
We're still there.
Oh, we're still there. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
just
not
you
there.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
let's put John's body in the blades. Let's just get him chopped up.
Can I start chucking his body before we chop him up?
Well, just a second. So, Talvin, go ahead and make your deception check with advantage as you're trying to convince them everything is okay.
Absolutely. Deception.
But you didn't tell us that people are on their way. Oh, the guards. Are you talking about the guards?
Yeah, I'm going
okay.
to the guards. So that's 16.
16.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Do you need? And you kind of see that with them, they kind of take a immediate step back as they start to be convinced that you are Mr. John, and they just hand the horses over and go, "Our mistake," and they kind of leave, kind of knowing they're not usually go back in that area. So back in the warehouse, what is everyone doing?
While they were doing that little thing with the foblins, I just wanted to check the bodies. Check John's body, I guess.
Yeah, make investigation check.
It's a 10.
I mean, yeah, he's got a long sword, short sword. You do find he's got about 15 gold on him.
Yep, I take it all.
But other than that, doesn't seem nothing of. I mean, he's got split mail armor that's fitted for him. But just depends on.
And how big is he of a guy?
It's like human sized, so
Human
kind of
sized.
normal, medium.
And you said it's medium armor?
It's split mail.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take that off him too. I'll just bring it back to the place with us. So splint mail, short sword, long sword.
Yep.
Long, short, splint mail. Was there something else I'm missing? Long, short sword, splint mail, and
Just 15 gold.
15 gold.
Is the cart on its side or is it upright?
It's on its side. It's like damaged. The wheel's kind of off at this point.
I'm gonna look at Alanthor with this resting bitch face of a look. And
You spooked him before I talked to him, and I walk away. I walk back into the warehouse.
I have a small aneurysm beneath this
sorry.
disguise.
That's going to be heavy armor, and that's just splint. I'm sorry. It's just splint. Getting a little confused.
All right.
I want to be taking a closer look at like the goo that Rosgoth fell in, the green stuff, and see if I can glean anything from that.
Sure. You can make investigation or arcana, whichever you'd like to do here.
I'll do Arcana. That is a nat 1, so or it might be actually a 2. No, it's a nat 1. Yeah,
It's icky and ucky.
Yeah, looks good. Awesome.
You're like,
Great
what is
first
this
roll.
stuff?
Rauska agrees.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm gonna come in, looking at all of them. Got horses. I had a cart.
As I said, you spooked him before I could talk to him. Or
No.
as I started talking to him.
That is entirely not what happened.
This is Aiden saying that he cursed the roll.
Anyways, Razga, you feel like heavy lifting, buddy?
Why not?
Because we got to fix this. So, and I'm gonna hand Alanthor the horses. Don't speak to them, please.
Call's still up.
We'll walk
Sorry.
away. And I'll try and help with my strength of 15,
Okay.
which is not bad.
Yeah, well, the cart tipped over. It's also damaged, like the wheel has come off.
Lost cause.
With that, so you could try to repair if you have like carpenter's tools or something similar.
Can we search the warehouse for carpenter's tools?
I actually, with the other investigation check, you kind of look for general things. There's not that type of stuff here.
Okay. Nope. Cart's done. I can't fix that. Not even the big date of mending is not going to fix that either. Well, could mending fix that? Do I even have mending up right now? I do not. Never mind. Forget I said something. Okay.
So our plan is to take these goblins onto a cart and get them where?
Do we want to keep why don't we just leave them here? That way, when they finally start
Why don't we
investigating...
report back to the Lily Longboat with them in the cart? Have them in the Lily Longboat overnight.
Cart's broken.
Carts.
You can't get them anywhere.
Did we pass any like livery or like stable or anything on our way over? That like anywhere that would have a cart?
I'll literally go out and steal a cart.
I mean, I don't. Yeah,
I'll do it.
Probably didn't pass any because you guys are like very close to the coast. You'd have to go much closer to like where the gate that leads to the other road would be.
Now, did we see any?
Or that goes more
stealable-
towards the Empire.
Did we see any stealable carts on our way over then?
I don't want to risk that. We caused a lot of noise already.
Keen said he was down to do it.
I'll go and steal it myself.
Let's
I can take
maybe
Sky High
keep
with if we have to.
brainstorming. I think we can think of a better plan than stealing a cart.
We're already not supposed to be here anyway.
How many goblins are there exactly? Are you saying like 30 goblins? Are you saying less than 30?
I believe I had 16 goblins.
16 goblins. 6 of us. That puts each of us under 2 or 3 of them at least to take care of. If we were to travel with them.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh,
it is
boy.
nighttime.
And I mean, even if we don't make them all right, they were dead anyways. So we're saving whatever we can.
All right, well, if we get caught, what's the plan? We just ditch and go? I really think...
I'm
because
confused.
if we-
What's the problem? This is Walt talking. What's the problem with goblins in
I mean,
Nicodranus?
I don't think foblins are a good idea. I don't think they're welcomed. I don't, to my knowledge, I
Yeah.
don't think they are.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, what you know is that the more monstrous races, often and goblins themselves would probably be more killed on.
You're breaking
just
up right
from
in the
what's
juice.
thought of them, and so sorry.
Sorry, you're breaking
goblins
up.
themselves would be killed on sight.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
Goblins would be killed on sight.
Okay. So yeah, I would really think we can keep them here. At least when they come back in the morning or tomorrow night to investigate, they'll be here and they'll know we're saying the truth.
I go over to I hand the horses back to Talvin, and I go over to Terry. And I squat down and I say, "You ever used a crossbow before?"
Oh no!
You
What are these
fool.
absurd questions?
So they're like, yes, we know crossbow.
Prove it. And I pull out a crossbow and one bolt, and I just hand him. Aim at that wall.
I duck and hide.
I'm hiding behind the horses.
I point well away from everyone. I'm not that stupid.
I still duck.
You have not passed your firearm safety course. You need to learn your proper stuff.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's like kind of the corner of the wall and the ceiling, and then kind of clatters down. It's like, I sort of hit it.
Okay, yeah,
Now,
no.
Linthor, is that a good
no.
idea?
I just wanted to check because I'm trying to put one in charge to keep them here, and if anything happens, something else will happen.
So at this point, they're like, we can hide here. Can you get the amulet to get us back? Can you get the gift?
Talvin promises that we will do our best.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Not only am I making empty promises, but you're making them on my behalf, and I don't think I like that.
I don't think we should leave them here by themselves. I don't exactly feel good about that, but I can stay behind while you guys go deliver the journal.
Yeah, you're cute.
Yeah.
You'll blend right in with them.
Thank you.
Oh,
I'd say that that if Azrael wants to stay, does anyone else want to stay with her? Because Talvin and I are the ones who have the connection at the Lily Longboat. So
I'll just go. I can only take one person. I can just go there and come back.
Yeah.
You want to be an adventurer, Azzy? This is what you're gonna get.
So who's going to the Lily Longbow?
I'll do it.
I
I'll go
suppose
with him.
I should go too because I found the journal.
So Talvin will answer Skaha.
Yeah, it's also middle of the night, so the Lily Longboat is closed
Oh.
currently.
Oh,
Right. All right. Then how?
Hmm.
Okay.
Guys, if they're
So-
willing to stay, I say don't split the party.
Yeah. So you guys said you were down to hide in here for the night.
yeah.
mean,
I
yeah.
guess.
I'm talking with the goblins.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Okay. And I'm definitely not giving them a weapon.
I want to ask them if they know like when people typically come in to the factory. What's kind of the routine of the place?
We were just put in here tonight.
Oh, damn it!
Earlier, we were in the Feywild.
Okay.
We were home. It was a birthday party. It was really nice.
Oh, was it
It's our
Terry?
first day.
Was it Terry's birthday? Terry, I'm so sorry. Worst birthday present
No,
ever.
it was, and it starts to point towards like the big thing of goo.
Oh.
Oh, that's really not a good birthday present.
Mm.
I lean over to Roscoe and like, what's a birthday? Okay, thank you.
Well.
That's a can of worms. I'm gonna open later. Just that you guys don't know what
Okay.
a birthday is.
So our options, I think, are we stay the night here until morning. That we go to Lily Longboat first thing. We could send them back with the amulet. Yeah, that's the only two options I see. So who's up for A?
Yeah.
Who's up for A? Stay the night, or B? Send them home.
Well, do
Well,
we
we
have
need the amulet to send them home.
Exactly.
Well,
We
we're
have it,
gonna,
don't we?
Yeah.
We do not.
No, we do not. Lucre
has it.
I
She
see.
wears it around her
I
neck.
see. Okay, that was me. That's me not getting
So
everything
what we're
down.
gonna do
So I think what you're trying to
is
say is either
stay
stay
the
or
night.
stay.
Our contact Lily Longboat sleep already? Like they're
Yeah, it's the
closed?
middle of the night.
You would
Yeah,
think,
they're
yes.
closed.
Okay.
what we should do. We should stay the night and stake out and see who comes in.
All right,
I agree with that.
find a cozy spot.
I climb the tallest stack of crates and just sit on like this second crate down from the top, just
Okay.
lean against one. and,
What are
like,
the
very
two exits here? I know there's the sewer entrance we came in there, but there's another door that we would think people are
Yeah.
coming in and out of.
So there are two doors on either of the shortened sides of like the 90-foot expanse. On the 60-foot sides, there's two doors, and then there's the pipe that leads out.
Okay, I will still try and retain. Oh, let's see. I'll keep first watch, and I'll still keep my my disguise self on as Sir John, and then if anyone comes in, I'll be able to start talking to them. So
Okay.
I'll take first watch.
All right. So we long resting.
Yeah, let's start that.
All right.
Yep.
I just want
Because
to
we're
go
doing
to
all
the
the
corner.
I'm going to hide near the crane. Yeah, I'm gonna hide near the crane.
Okay, so I have that down.
Like a little shadow of it.
And I can take second watch. I don't need a.
I'm gonna sleep in the tunnel. Right at
All
the
right.
entrance to the
I'll
tunnel.
take
Okay, so you're in the tunnel.
third.
Yeah, right around there.
Cool.
So we doing
Alright.
a long rest?
Yeah.
Yeah. So who's taking? So Talvin's taking the first watch.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and make a perception check.
10.
So. All right. I would say that. Yeah, I mean, you look out. This is a very, very creepy place, especially as you're kind of now like it was as your brain is processing that all of this is ground up goblins or these foblin creatures, and you're the person who sent you on the mission in the first place. Your superior, the Silver Spoon, is a goblin himself, and of course, you were here to find one. It's just this. I mean, you've worked with goblins. There's other goblins at the temple, and this just kind of the macabre of this place is beginning to set in on kind of the nastiness that these people were involved in. But your watch does end without issue. So who
Alrighty.
is next?
If it's been 4 hours, then I'll also be up.
Well, Azrael said she takes second.
Yeah.
He takes second. I'm
But
sorry.
I only need 4 hours of sleep.
Well, you can still sleep
Yeah.
some more. It's okay.
Yeah. But if it's been 4 hours.
Or you could take watch with her,
Yeah, and that's what I'm
or
saying.
with him.
If it's been 4 hours, then I'll be taking watch with
God.
Azrael.
All right.
Yeah. So then Elanthor and Azrael, you can both make perception checks.
Let's not use that dice. That one's been
Got a dirty 20.
got a 9.
All right. Yeah, I would say Azrael. I guess Elanthor is you guys are around. The thing with this is there are a few like kind of little bubbles, and I think even in your as you look around, you're getting that the somewhat processed, especially the stuff that's been through the grinder and then kind of mulled out. As you look around, you realize that there is like this dull, like legitimate magic processing going on that is primed this to take on attributes or to be enchanted. And you've never heard of like this idea of using these intelligent humanoid creatures for these types of things. And just kind of like I would say the amount of precision and craftsmanship that went into this process, you begin to doubt was probably part of Lucre herself, and I guess it becomes disturbing that this isn't just like one or two evil people. This is like something that had to be a bit bigger, or a lot bigger, for this to fully come in among to really get something like this up and running. It's pretty advanced. And as you ponder that, I would say you ponder the thing on your hand and kind of what similarities that could even have. How it's your own biological augmentation that's happened to you. And then these lines of arcane study that seem to deal with this and how intertwined they may or may not be. But the watch does come to an end and there is no activity. So we can do a third and final watch. I like to do 3 because it's better than
I'm
4.
still up. I got my
Yeah.
full rest.
Yeah.
Rosguy will join.
Okay. Yeah, so you could guys go ahead and make perception checks.
Jesus Christ, that's a 7.
And that's almost the same. 8.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know.
It just smells real bad in here.
Dude, I can smell that from here.
Decomposition, and it's just not great. But
Just hold my breath.
at this point, I would say that morning has come. It's a little late in the morning because you guys went to bed fairly late. I would say it's probably more like between 11 and noon.
Okay.
As you guys complete your rest and the party, everyone kind of wakes up to consciousness. But there has been no activity here. No one's come here or anything along those lines.
No one's checked up on us. That
That's
is
weird, right?
actually strange. So, what's next, guys? Do you think we should keep people here as watch, or should we all go to the Lily Longboat?
I say
Let's
we
go to Lily.
secure mean bring the Foblins with us to the Lily Longboat because I don't feel like they're safe here.
I don't think we have a way to get them safely there either.
Yeah, there's no way to get them there.
Well, it's daytime now.
Daytime,
There's-
and it means they're going to get spotted 100%.
Let me finish my thought, Talon.
Well, let's just get the evidence. They take down the factory, we free the Foblins.
Exactly.
We always take the Foblins.
So
and put
let's
them
go
into
to
the
Lily
tunnel as well.
Longboat.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
saying
you
we bring
guys-
the Foblins with us to the Lily Longboat in a cart that we procure, cover up, and cart them over.
Dude, that's on getting a
Oh,
car. All right, someone can get a cart then.
Yeah, I'll go get a cart.
Yeah.
I'm the whole reason
How
the
many
other one
of-
broke, so
How
I'll go
many
get it.
Foblins are there?
16.
Or-
16.
16. Cart.
We'll need a
should
cart
fit
and a
some.
tarp.
Yeah, hopefully,
Oh.
yeah, so they can hide them.
Who wants to come with me?
I'll come with you because I have the evidence.
No, I'm just getting a cart.
No, wait, I'm not. Okay, but still, I have the evidence. I just like to say that every now and then. Like, I have the evidence.
And I have
You
the
just
whole
want us to
I have the
know.
journal that is the whole reason that we brought us here.
Yeah, well, okay.
Which I want
It's
to
a
keep
little
reading, but I just
humble
haven't gotten
brag.
around to yet.
I'll go with. I'll be a smooth talker today.
All right. Then Talbot and I find a livery or somewhere that sells carts.
Sells carts. How much money do you got? First of all, let's
100.
get that down.
100
100.
gold. Yeah, you never dispersed that 500 that we found.
Because we have no idea. We have no way of breaking that into actual coin yet.
True. So yeah, let's just go find a place.
Sure. Lead the way.
Oh, I'm leading the way. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Ooh,
All right.
back.
I am back. There we go. Not sure what happened there. Okay, so you guys went to find carts?
Yeah.
Just me and Elanthor.
All right, excellent. So I'd say you can find a cart fairly easy. If you're looking just for a cart, you get one
Cart
that may
and cover for it.
cover horses to draw it as well.
Just one. Just one horse.
With one
Because
horse.
we
Nope.
have another one.
Don't we have 2 horses at the warehouse?
We do have 2 horses.
do.
So let's
Never
bring
mind.
those. Let's go
Yeah.
ride those boys.
Okay, so,
ride
so
the
you-
horses.
So you brought the horses.
Yeah.
So that works. So the cart's going to be 100 gold.
Cool. That's just all of mine gone then.
Good. You're paying for that.
I'm fine with paying that. Cool. So
Yeah.
we have a cart.
That's pretty simple. It's just kind of they're like, yeah, sure. It's a Nukadra's a big trading town, so this isn't very unusual to happen.
Mhm.
So yeah, you guys can come back. You have your tarps. You're able to load them. I'd say fairly easily if this is what you're trying to do. But just for the heck of it, whoever's leading that, go ahead and make a deception check.
I got you.
I'm good on deception.
All right. You want to go ahead?
You giving me advantage on it though?
Yeah. I'll say I'll still be the Sir John, and I'll be talking with him.
Well, this is just to put the tarp on. This is to hide the foblins in the cart.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well then that is a deception is a 13.
13?
I'll d6 it as well for knowledge from a past life. So that brings up to a 17.
17. So I'd say, Lanthor, as you're tying these knots, and you're pushing them in, you look down, and instead of seeing these foblins, what you see are children that are gagged. And you're putting him in, and you're going, oh, that's right, I need to tie this and move here, and you're putting certain material to muffle sounds, and then kind of back, and they're secured and tied.
I did a good
Spaced
job.
out there, you good?
Yeah, all good. Let's go.
Okay then. All right, so we head back, and I'm just going to be riding this back to the factory.
Okay. Yeah, so I'd say at this point, well, yeah, you went back to the factory, and I'm going to say this was the roll you guys already made. So I would say by the time they get all there, so it's 11 noon. So we're probably about 2 p.m., 3 p.m. by the time this is all set and ready to go.
Okay.
All right. I actually know Talvin's in charge of the cart. He's proficient with it.
Yeah, all right. I'll ask everyone to get in. Whoever wants to sit up front can sit up front.
I'll sit up front with him.
Let's head back to the Lily Longboat.
Man, sorry about last night. I thought I could help with the horses.
Yeah, you're really fond of just talking to random horses now.
I like animals. Since I woke up, I have a knack for talking to them. And a lot of the times, they respond.
Well, maybe this is a lesson. Not every animal is in a talking mood when it comes to random strangers in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
At least you got your buddy.
Yeah. And now Buddy has some friends. What
guess
are
we
they
can
again?
I don't know, man. You named them.
Shit. No, one of them is Paul.
Kevin?
No, let's go John and Paul.
John and Paul. I bet it is.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
Okay. All right.
Very, very nice.
Because, gotta love the Beatles.
Gotta love them, man.
All right. So as you give John Paul, and you left your horse back, so
Yeah,
still-
Buddy got stabled.
Yeah.
Get a little break.
Yeah. So as you approach the Lily Longboat, what you notice is that the flowers before had kind of this glow to them, and they don't seem to have that. It seems to be a dull thing. And as you're approaching, actually make a perception check. Those are the two of you in the front.
You got advantage. I'm helping you out.
Sweet. Because that was
That's a straight
shitty.
roll.
Natural 20.
Nice. So you actually see, you see Rose, the one you know is Rose, sitting probably like 100 feet away from the entrance. And tell me, by the way, was that a straight roll?
That was a straight natural 20 for a total of.
Okay, so you
I think
didn't.
25.
Okay, so you didn't roll with advantage.
Oh no, I rolled that with advantage because Lanthor was with
But
me.
you also have sensitivity to sunlight, so it's just.
Oh, that's true. Straight roll. Okay, so that first one I still have. That is a 14. Sorry.
14. Okay. Okay, so I'd say with this, you're still able to pick up Rose. She's so she's hiding a little bit, not like from total sight, but trying not to be too noticed. Even though she's like this humongous gray half orc, flowers on, and you can tell she's kind of sitting eating like some bits of like fried fish, and kind of like gives you guys a little bit of a nod and walks away from the Lily Longboat and towards the Vogue Rogue.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So we want to leave him. We want to leave him at the Lily Longboat and then head back, or
Nope. Don't think the Lily Longboat is safe.
Why not ask Rose?
I mean, she's
That's
on her way
fine.
over there. Okay.
Let's make
So
way to
let's
Vogue Rogue.
turn to the Vogue Rogue.
Yeah, you do.
Once we get there, I immediately just like hop off and walk inside.
Yeah. You leave it parked outside. As you go and you see Rose is just sitting at a table and has a little bit of bread and motions you to sit down. And are you the only one in there?
Did anyone come with me?
Yeah, I would.
just,
I wanted to. I
dropped
would
off
have
on my
probably
way.
put the cart somewhere inconspicuous. Maybe either to the side or behind the Vogue Rogue.
Like I dropped off like right when we got outside and just walked in.
Yeah. So it's just you in there right now.
Yeah, it's just me then.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, there's only a few patrons. Most are out for the day, haven't come back for anything, and it's kind of between the lunch and dinner times. So it's not overly populated. But you do see Rose, and when you sit with her, she kind of doesn't really look at you, kind of looks beyond you as though she's looking at doors and being extremely watchful and never makes eye contact with you. She just said, Madame Ivana was arrested this morning. She was taken into custody. Well, I guess arrested is a strong term, but she would be allowed to go to the trial tonight. But she's been put under house arrest. There's guards at her house. The spells, I don't think anyone thinks this is going to go well. I hope you found something.
We did.
Oh yeah,
But
we
this
did.
doesn't feel like a safe place to talk.
Yeah.
She hands over. She goes, it is fine. She passes 6 invitations to the and you kind of see that they're actually like for security detail. She goes, this will get you in and allow you to present evidence at the trial. And anything she presents will likely go very wrong.
Law drama.
We'll do our best to make sure it doesn't go wrong.
Goes, I believe you still have credentials to do anything else before tonight if you wish. I don't know if you can make a stronger case or what you have found.
I feel like we have a stable one. Depends on how we deliver it. Is there anything else you need from us? Or are you yourself in danger?
I am ready to get out if I need to. Plus, I don't think begun distance myself as you see already. Is there anything you need? If we need to, I will likely have to find another place around in order to infiltrate, and I imagine I will have to leave Nicodranus entirely.
At the moment, do you have a safe place to hide? We have a fair amount of cargo that relates to the case.
I see. Make a persuasion check.
That is 10.
10. I can take any cargo you wish to be safe.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you need this at the trial, or do you need this hidden for other?
We need this for the trial.
Okay, I will. I will have it around.
Thank you.
So I imagine she follows you out if you want to hand over the cart to her.
Before we head out, I say a Grimwood, in a hushed tone. Say, did Grimwood have any safe house or safe place near or around the city?
Sure, he would have, but I did not know about it. He's different level than I am.
Right.
But by the way, I would stay clear of the restless wolf.
Right.
at least for a few days.
Will do. That's all I got for her.
All right.
So I lead her out over to the cart. Everyone else.
Okay. Yeah, she hears a few like creatures under there. She goes, "What is this?"
Events.
Find out. You'll find out tonight.
Hey,
Good luck.
gets it and takes the cart. So that's about 3 to 4 trials in a few hours. Anything you guys would like to do?
Lanthor, did she say anything in there?
Madam Ivana has been placed under house arrest. I guess this morning.
Oh, juicy.
It's a little quick.
And I take out the 6 invitations and hand one to Eaton, one to everyone. These are our way into the trial tonight. They're security detail, but they'll allow us to present a case or to present evidence to the court.
All right. It's a little more. Didn't expect to do that much hoop jumping through, whatever the hell that expression is.
Jumping through hoops.
Whatever you got to do.
Thank you.
For contract.
Been a long day.
Well, for an average Joe.
For an average Joe, I have no idea what that is.
An average Joe would,
Anyways, we got time to kill. We want to look around. We want to stay here for a bit.
Rose also said, warned us, I feel like we probably already know this, but to keep away from the Restless War for a little bit, or at least a couple days.
You know what? I want new clothes. New clothes. I want new clothes. Because I have been in this leather armor. You guys, you know how long I've had this leather armor?
As long as we've had all our stuff, I'm assuming.
Maybe a little bit longer.
Oh, I have seen the same for a long time, and I'm just getting this leather. It's doing its job well, but it is so worn out, like extremely worn in, but on the verge of breaking down. Like if you rub it between your fingers, this thing is probably going to crumble.
That's a little bit of exaggeration.
Yeah.
Well,
But yeah,
shopping. If you guys want to shop,
edge.
you guys want to shop, you can guys go shop.
Someone wants to buy me some new armor, so I'm prepared the entire time and not flashing the color of the Kryn.
Were we just in the Restless Wharf, by the way? Was that what we were?
Yeah, that's where we
the
came from.
factory?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got out just in
Okay,
time.
okay.
She said, "Stay clear."
I thought it was something else entirely.
Is there, like, DM Matthew? Is there an armor shop in town?
I mean, there's various shops, so I mean, you can go ahead and make an investigation check if you want to just try to find.
I'm helping her out with that.
I want to look for a bookstore eventually, but we can do that later.
Yeah, maybe a blacksmith would be really good. I guess armor and blacksmith are kind of the same thing.
24.
Okay, yeah. So I'd say, yeah, with that, I would say that can be a group one. So I'd say with that time, we can definitely find. We'll resolve the So for the armor, are you looking for fashionable armor, or what do you? Or do you just want some type of armor? What is Skaha going for here?
I mean, it'd be nice. I rarely get to treat myself, but seeing how as I got the evidence, I'm going to go treat myself. I want armor that looks good, but will also protect me. So fashionable armor.
Okay. So I would say as you do your check, you actually realize that if you go, there is a secondary entrance to the Vogue Rogue that you find because I kind of overhear this conversation, and I would say during this check, even like the head taverness kind of sees you, kind of motions you over, and it is like these are not dull weapons; they're sharpened weapons, and they're very stylized. As well as the armor. So like some of the armor is like dyed purple, has like these flower inlay that comes across. There's like a few art designs, but Most of it seems to be more light armor, like leather or studded leather.
Yeah, leather is always my go-to. Metal, I don't trust it ever since those bugs. Azzy, you weren't there for that. Those bugs
Right.
ate
Want to kick me
Right,
some
yeah.
money for some studded
right
leather?
through metal. Yeah.
That's
Eat
scary.
some
And
good
I
old
take the
leather.
bag of 500 gold gems that we had since the first adventure, and I want to plop that on that guy's desk and like, how about a trade?
um,
Oh,
so
Whatever all this can get, whatever we can get
Um,
today.
yeah. So the a person does come up. Cassandra kind of leaves, and there's a gentleman who he goes, my name is Malefactus. Welcome to my shop. How may I help you today? Oh, my lovelies. Why are you wearing that old shabby clothing? Let me hook you up into something much more worthy. Oh, my God. He kind of looks at you as like, oh, dearie. Come. Does not match your complexion at all. And goes, listen, look, we've got some gem. We have some gem encrusted. We have some more of the floral pattern. What can I do for you?
see. Do you have anything that I can customize? Because I have a design in mind.
Oh, I see. A fellow practitioner,
Commissioned
sort of.
order.
What you want me to customize? You want me to work on it?
Yes, I have this ring. I want the same design. Matthew, I'll send you the design later. I'd like this design to be in the middle armor, please.
Takes it. Goes, this can be done. Are you looking for this could be, we can try to weave this in, or do you want it embossed?
Like
What
it
do you
embossed.
Alter.
emboss it in? So we'd have to make a mold. We have to have the blacksmith involved. I would say that we can do this plus the armor itself. And this is you want different armor. We're not modifying what you have on now, correct?
No, we're new armor.
I would say for dyes, for things that match, we can do the whole thing for about 150 gold.
Let's see. Check my money. Damn, I've only got 122 gold.
You can put that in a. And this is when I'll put the gems in front of this this
Oh yeah.
guy and just say, how about we just make this simple? From what I've been told, this is around 500, I would say. So we'll be making a group purchase today, and I think whatever we'll be taking, you can take away from this pile.
We'll see what we can do. Okay, so what else do we need then?
Studded leather, just basic purplish.
Oh, just okay. So we can give you
Like something that kind of matches. Just something matches that. Just not as trinny.
Or
You just like flip the colors.
he goes, I could throw in 50 gold leather armor, just purple dyed. That's fine.
I'm talking like studded leather.
Oh, studded leather. Let me double check studded leather for you. And what else is everyone going for at this point?
You got any rapiers for sale? And I'll see the longsword that I got before we left Rosanna and just place that down there as like an additional trade for that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, it's like we can give you this purple-studded armor. For leather, we'll give you 75 gold for this. We'll throw that into this. He's like, this 250, and you for the Arabia. And he does find it looks kind of ridiculous. Best thing I can describe is the is just this. It's like the handle has like 5 different pieces of metal, kinds of metal that kind of make it up and covering the hand, and it's very straight and good. And you can see that it's interesting. It's like plated with gold and silver and a little bit of platinum around. You know, some electrum that was made for it. It's sort of kind of just a finely made decorative rapier.
Yeah, seems good. Well, that's it for me.
Can I put the short sword and the long sword up on the table?
Okay. There's pretty standard weapons.
Nothing special here.
They look pretty normal to me.
Can I insight check them real quick?
Sure.
$15.
15. Yeah, I would say that I would say you get that he comes across as though he's more of like a jeweler fashion artist than someone who would know if there's over special things. So he kind of gets these seem to be of standard make, and he seems that seems to be his take on it. And so when he says normal, he means he doesn't see any special metals, he doesn't see any particular design to it. Whether there's something more to it or not, like as far as magical, he wouldn't be necessarily a really great judge of those things.
No, it's no problem, sir. I just wanted to see if you knew anything about these, and I'll pull them back and tuck them back away.
Do you know of any other place that would sell special weapons, anything of the magical variety?
I mean, there any shop around here might have something. Things come in, come out. Though I will say, you may like this. And he takes out a needle. And he, you can see he whispers something, and it into a dagger.
Ooh.
You like that?
He whispers something again. It's back to a needle. He says, and he takes a piece of paper and he rips it and he runs the needle across it, and you see the paper just mends itself up.
Interesting. Anybody up for that? We've still got some gold down the table.
Considering we don't have a mending spell, I think we should take it, whoever takes it.
That's true. Yeah, let's pop that in.
He goes,
We still have some gold on still. I'm assuming.
Let me just double check what it's going to be for him.
I lost count of how much we had down, so that was 350, and then
Yeah. Here it is. That's what I thought. Just pull up my chart real quick. So, yeah. Goes, well, this particular item would run 5,000 gold pieces. So this would be separate from anything that you would be.
of course it is.
And what else do you have? Anything else that would pique our interest?
If you're looking for things that are like this, that is all I actually have. They do not come in here very often, but
no problem.
The rest of this is all about being fashionable while you kill. Yes.
I mean, that is some fancy shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you know of any enchanters in the city, possibly?
You mean
Any artificers?
no?
Known around?
Big name.
There's old Usa, but he usually does not take visitors often. He is more of a mage. I don't know if he enchants. He maybe would take a project, but I
Where
think
can we find him?
Yeah, where
he's
can we find Yusa?
he is in the out. He is in the large tower down by the coast.
Did we see a large tower on our way in?
Yeah, you know what this is. You actually see there's two major buildings. There's a huge lighthouse that has a statue of Melura on it, and then was also a large tower kind of on the opposite end there.
Okay.
He goes, but from what I hear, sorry, I'm wrong voice here. But from what I hear, I would imagine that if you cannot afford what I am offering, I doubt you could afford to commission him.
Well, you never know. Could know a few people. But yeah, I feel like that's
We have our way.
all we got right now. Unless anyone else wants to get something while we're here. It's on me.
Let's see.
Roscott just wants his gold.
Shit. Did we even think about what were we getting paid for this whole job? Was this on completion of this thing we're happening tonight, or is that just?
It would be.
Oh.
It would be if everything goes well. Madame Von Attack was going to give you 50 gold per party member.
So we have to get her out of what she's
We
in.
gotta do this
pretty
whole thing
Once
tonight.
we get this
Yeah.
once we get all this smoothed over, then we'll get our money.
I didn't write that amount down either.
I
much.
rolled
50.
whatever.
Okay. All right. And I think we should be on our way then. Just wait until tonight.
Agreed.
But yeah. So at that point, yeah. If there's nothing else, I would say if you're just doing the gems, you'd probably he would take about 350 gold worth of gems for everything.
Okay. Sure. So let me just have that down.
Like we have that stuff now. Like we have the
Yeah, so we got 250 left of that pile right there. All right.
Yeah. And I would say, as you guys are going, he does kind of pause, and you can see as he kind of considers everything, he goes, and just to keep everything up in the up and up, he takes out a coin. He goes, I do have this. It is not much, but it is yours. And you see it's like kind of this very ornate, looks like artist covered coin.
I give it to Azrael because I have no idea what that could possibly mean, and probably the best person to identify is probably him.
Yeah, so you give it to Ezra. Ezra, you look at this and you quickly kind of mess around with it and kind of understand the way it works arcanely, and it lights up. It kind of gives this little 5-foot radius light.
Okay.
Okay. That's all right.
And you would get this fairly simple magic item, but it is called a coin of delving.
Okay.
And if it's dropped a distance greater than 5 feet, it issues a ring when it hits the surface. And whoever threw it can determine how far it fell.
Cool.
Oh, okay. I see. All right. So let's rest up until we have to go to court tonight. It's gonna be the best jury duty ever, guys. It's gonna be fun.
Oh my god. Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh boy.
All right. All right. So before we'd say that you guys would get to the Marquise area and all that, is there anything you guys want prepped? Any other preparations?
Nope. I think I'm all set. Yeah.
on my end. I'm good.
What proof?
I'm just going to Roscoe will put on his set of fine clothes. And he also pulls out of a small pouch a golden ring with a series of grins around it and slides it on.
I'm gonna flick my hat and change from the Daryl Dixon vibe into this kind of nicer looking gentleman, darker tan skin, but like with like dreads and just tie it around a back with a little goatee. And then in a very Jack Sparrow kind of way, is just like walking a little funny. Just like, oh, hello.
Gaha, make up, go. Get rid of the green.
She might, hang on.
Ah, shit.
Oh no, man.
Gives me some time to change
Back.
this.
They're back. She's back.
Huh?
Oh, they're back.
Gaha, make up my face.
Yeah.
Get rid of the green.
Okay.
Give
yeah,
me all
sorry,
the
I was
percentage on
looking through the
charisma.
journal on. Okay, hold on. Stay still. Calm yourself. Okay. Okay, let's find somewhere to sit because you're taller than me. I can't reach your face
sit on
all the way there.
If we're back at the inner rooms of the Vogue, I just
Yeah,
sit on the floor against the bed.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I expertly put the makeup on. Now, how much do you want? Let's see, because listen, I could put the foundation on you. That would help you get in and like help persuade people, I bet, because you'll have flawless skin. People
Yeah.
always trust people with
Fucking do it
flawless
all.
skin.
Do it
How much
all.
more time do we have before court?
Probably for all your
See.
preparations, probably around an hour before you need to head out to it.
All right.
But this
I
is
just
all-
wanted to make sure it wasn't going to wear off.
See, and you know what? I'll put some, you might object, but I'm putting some eyeshadow on you. Kind of
I
pale,
said
so
do it
this will make
all.
your okay, I
I'll
know,
push my
but
hair
let
back
me,
even more.
I'm explaining the makeup to you so you know what you're getting into. Okay.
A learning lesson. You,
Now
you
your
Aiden, are going to know what this
foundation
is.
dry, I'm gonna put some
Yeah.
extra primer on. Like, and lipstick, I'm just gonna put a little bit because you're very thin. I'm sorry, but it's true. And voila, beautiful. Oh my gosh.
All right, so you have your
Flat
plus
out.
1 to
Yeah.
charisma checks. You
Woo.
can mark that off.
How do I mark that off?
You just got to remember that in your head, buddy.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're just gonna
cool.
have to. Yeah. Just make a note of that. So
The app can only do so much.
true.
And that's to all charisma checks?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, is the armor still working on the commission?
Yeah. So your armor would.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. He would go on the commission. He has basically said tomorrow would be the when you could pick that up.
Like for like the standard
really
started
cool
leather, I have like just
logo.
have it now. Or-
Yeah. Everyone else kind of they had in stock for like the custom and embossing, because he mentioned he had to get the pattern kind of smelted and everything. It was just a process that he had to commission somebody else to do some work and then do everything. So it was a bit more of a issue. But you make your way to this kind of part mansion, part palace in the center of Nicodranus. This is the house and ruling seat of Marquis Uladan. And there's, as you begin going up, you see that there are sets of Lezo guard just positioned everywhere, and you do notice there's no crowns guard. Almost everywhere around there's usually Lezo and crown guard, but this is all Lezo, and you're arriving just about the same type as there is a kind of iron carriage stops and escorted out. Lezo is Madame Vanatak. And you're stopped in question. Just as you're stopped in question, she goes, yes, those are my personal guard. I want them here. Please, let them through. And you are ushered through and you're checked and given.
Just Wayne's World hauled up my like
Yeah,
my VI like security things.
nice. Yeah, I go, very well. You are admitted and bound to Madame Vanatak. And she goes, so this did not go as well as I had hoped.
Don't worry,
Clearly
we've
not.
got everything we need. It'll be just fine. Just say your piece, and we'll give them ours.
Do we see Rose
Yeah.
around here anywhere?
Yeah, as you guys are actually ushered in, you do see that Rose is by a crate that is covered up. And she kind of nods at you as she looked in and was like, what am I going to do with this? and has moved things away and has figured things out for you to make all this work. And you do see that the Marquis greets Madame Ivana. He says, goes, Madam, it is so good to see you. I'm so glad you decided to come. She goes, Jerry Spotch is like, yes, it is my pleasure. Thank you for the most assured invite. And he goes, and he mentioned, and he motions to this young, beautiful, finely dressed woman who's kind of taking all, as your eyes go over to her, she's getting all the attention. Everyone else is really like decked out here, but her stuff's like off the charts, as if whatever effect she's giving off from the makeup is multiplied by 10. It is just just absolutely beautiful. As she goes, see, Lecrae, I told you, you owe me 5 gold, says the Marquis. She showed up and things are moved over. And you see there's this. Actually, anyone who wants to can make an insight check.
19 plus 5.
Yeah. I would say you get the way that, and there's a bunch of nobility here. You can tell they're all finely dressed. In fact, like, you are the only ones, and maybe the Madam and Rose, that maybe are not titled, and it's very obvious. They're giving Lanther a little bit more cred because he has makeup on. But
Was that green no more?
it is from everyone else here, the feeling is more of like an entertainment show. Like they're about to have this great old drama play out, and it's almost like blood sport. Like they're gonna watch somebody go down, and it's like comical to them. It's comical.
Oh, yes, definitely the Oscars.
These vultures.
And they kind of don't. There's kind of a farce. It's as if people know the verdict. It's this very negative and kind of creepy vibe going on. So, at any rate, all of you are called forward next to Madam. And she goes, well, the accused. You have leveled quite the accusations over the sweet, this is Marquis talking, the sweet and innocent child who has done nothing but bring beauty to our court. And there's all these murmurs of the nobility, the dukes and duchesses. Yes, everyone's going to do. What say you to the charges that you simply want your own power? What do you have to prove that she had anything to do with the breakouts of a few who probably did not even know how to apply their things well? And the man just kind of looks at all of you.
I already forgot them. Marquis Uladon, we have tonight numerous evidence that Luke has been manufacturing products of ill intent used against to damage those of reputation and of body of her competitors, including a number of individuals and, of course, of the madam here. And we do have evidence to prove this, and I motion to Skaha for the journal.
Keen is standing back by the exit as well. He didn't come with the party. He's just standing back a little bit separated.
Keen, go ahead and make a persuasion check or intimidation, whichever one you want to use here, to not be escorted to the front.
I also want to do that. I do not want to be in front of people.
Yeah, I don't want everybody to be seeing me. And
Okay, sure. If anyone who wants to just kind of stay more to not be in that group, I need the check to see how you pull that off.
I got an 18.
I got 11.
Okay. So Ezra, they allow you to stay back. Keen, they go, no, you came in with her. You are a security guard. You are to be with her.
All right, all right.
They don't. Okay. All right. And so I'd say they turn to Skaha. They turn the Marquis kind of gets up a little bit, goes. So what is this thing you have? What does it possibly have to do with the matter at hand?
Yes, I present this. It's the Journal of Madame Lecrae. It involves all of her ingredients of her makeup. And I would not believe what we found in these. We have, she has written down her time in the Fey world, kidnapping goblin variants and using them in her makeup products.
Okay. Do you hand it over for? Well, he motions for him to inspect it.
Yeah.
Okay. So he takes it. You see Lecrae kind of breaking order and walking over and approaching, like, because he's up a little bit, like as if he's judging, and she's in kind of the defendant or plaintiff seat, and just kind of gets up and walks right over, and no one seems.
I want to stop her halfway and just get in her
I
face.
go with her. I go with
Immediately as you begin to move, you see the Skelezo guard are like moving her in a sapt. Like, you can push this, but it's going to be a probable altercation. Like, you get the sense immediately they're not going to let you interfere.
This is bullshit. I'm gonna stand back just a little more,
Rigged.
but giving eagle eyes on her.
Okay.
And see what she's doing.
And I'll say with this, Azrael, you can make a perception check. A perception or Arcana. I'll give you either one.
We're gonna go Arcana. That's not very good. It's a 15.
Oh, 15.
Yeah.
I would say with a 15, there is multiple charm enchantments in this room.
That's what I suspected.
Ah, fuck. What did we not think of?
As you're all the way back. Anyway, she walks over and she, I mean, just kind of like is laughing, goes, let me see, and goes, as if my handwriting was this ugly. This is obviously a fake, and kind of tosses it down. And the Marquis kind of smiles. He's like, and what else do you have? Is this it? A book?
I step forward. That is not all that we have. I present to you further evidence, Exhibit B, and I gesture towards Rose to bring the crate over.
Okay. Yeah, you see, it's actually on some wheels, and she puts it over, and they're like, what is this?
As mentioned in the notebook, Lecrae and her associates were harvesting these fey goblins and using their essence to make this makeup. And here's the proof. And I pull the tarp.
Okay. As you pull the tarp, they're just 16 of these goblins just kind of go all throughout. And I would say they're just going, woo, and they all point. They're like, murderous, murderous, murderous.
They mean no harm. They were brought here against their own will by Lecrae herself.
And the Marquis looks at one and says, what is one that can can speak in their own words?
I gesture to Terry.
Oh, no.
There he goes.
Terry, speak your story, dear friend.
Yeah, and so Terry testifies very similar story as told all of you. And Lecrae now, who did not leave the Marquis' side, and kind of puts her arm around him and says, not so much whispering, but everyone can hear. She goes, "Who are you going to believe, me or this disgusting little goblin? So to kill them on sight anyway." So at this, or the Marquis says, "Is there anything else before we render our judgment here?"
We also believe that
Ezra,
the
did you have
actions of-
something?
I
Ezra?
wanted to see if I could see the amulet on her neck, if she was wearing it, or if anyone like close to her was wearing it.
Yeah, it's going to be a perception check.
Okay. I can make that.
What if there's a way I could just sneak a disguise self real quick?
19.
19. You do see that there is a kind of a fine, looks like vine with kind of a slight shimmer around her neck, and it goes down underneath the dress she is wearing, and you just pick up with a 19 like the soft pink glow that's coming like from under her dress.
Okay.
Yeah. I can tell she actually has dressed this way as a way that it like ends up kind of giving this weird like back shadow to her cleavage, which she's using to her advantage, is kind of what's going on here.
I can clearly see that this madam has an upper hand in this court, and I shall find a more proper way to fix this. Marquis, do you mind if I approach?
You may not. I'll say make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
does my presence help at all?
I'd say this is a lot going on right now.
Come on.
And don't forget the makeup bonus.
That's not on me.
That's just on me.
Oh, my bad.
Come on. Fuck. That was a natural 20 burned on that disadvantage. Oh my god. That is only a 6.
Yeah.
Just give me a second. Oh shit, hang on.
And he goes, "You may offer any other evidence, but you may stay there." And very emphatic, "I do not know who any of you are, all other than you're connected with the madam."
Why don't we all just speak the truth for a moment? And I, palming my chain around my neck, cast Zone of Truth at 60 feet.
So, I'm gonna say that
60 feet on them in a 15-foot radius.
Yeah, the guard around you all take out clubs and just begin to beat you as soon as you cast a spell.
Fuck me. Yeah, I'm gonna try and take them.
Well, let's
I'm
see.
gonna jump.
They can keep on hitting me. It's okay.
Yeah, so this is what's going to happen. We're going to resolve their initial attacks here because this was like a person who they were closely watching just cast magic, and they just reacted like that. And you guys were not prepared for him to do that. There wasn't this, "Hey, I'm going to do this." So we're going to resolve them first.
I just step away as quick as I can as I see the guard.
Here. And let me. Yeah,
I'm just shoulder tapping Raska in that immediate second. Just
Do we even have our weapons?
I do.
I always have mine.
Yeah, I would say.
I mean, we're personal guard to her.
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
think we should
right,
have weapons.
yes,
All right.
yes. Because you came under as personal guards, you are armed. That was the way it was done.
Kangaroo
AC is
court
18,
right now.
so they'd have to beat that in order to break concentration in general.
Sorry, let me get over here.
It is concentration, is it? It's not concentration. It just happens. I'm okay. I'm okay with this.
Yeah,
Bang bang.
yeah, they were the saves.
Oh, yeah, the save is a charisma 13.
I will say here. Let me. It's over here.
Only one person matters.
I know, but it's just all right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's 4 that go after you immediately. What's your armor class?
18.
18. Nice.
Beefy boy.
Yeah. So you get descended upon, and you're able to kind of wiggle for the most part. But at the end of it, there is one who puts big, heavy manacles right onto your. They got a natural 20 on this,
It's all
and
right.
they were able to get manacles right over your hands and kind of just kind of chain you. And it's kind of interesting. You didn't quite notice this before, but there was a way to hook something onto the floor for anybody there. So you got manacles like this, and there's a chain that has brought you down to the floor itself for casting. But the spell goes off, and the Marquis immediately kind of raises his hand to the rest of the guards to stop attacking once you're restrained. Like you're restrained, that is good enough for him. And so first of all, I need everybody except Azrael to make the save to see if you are affected by the zone of truth.
It is. How close were they to me? First of all, because it is more towards Marquis and Madame Lucre.
Is it centered on you?
Zone of truth, 60 feet, range or area. You create a magical zone of exception sphered on a point of your choosing within range.
Okay. So where would you center it?
I would have centered it dead center on Lucre, and then over like she would be next to the Marquis, and just who happens to whoever be around that is also infected.
Yeah. Okay, that was actually all of you just outside of the range. Then, that's fine.
So they're like within.
And to make a charisma 13.
Yeah. And I would
know someone has that beef, but
yeah. See I believe you can know. I think you know if they succeed or fail, right?
Let me double check. Zone of truth. Felt affected creature an affected creature is aware of the spell and thus can avoid answering questions. Such a creature can be doesn't say if I know anything about it.
Okay.
But they would know if they've
Cool.
succeeded.
So yeah, so you guys see this. The other thing I need from you, Talvin,
okay,
is I need a deception check because you just used your power you derive from the Luxon.
Yep.
So if you're I'm assuming you're trying to disguise it the best you can with what control you have. So make a deception check.
Okay.
It's up, baby.
15.
I say with that, there's not anyone who's super up on this, and they're able. You don't feel that maybe, at least the ones around you don't see. I would say from what you can see, you do not see the Duke make any type of notice as far as this being in particular.
Good enough.
So they're within like 30 feet of me.
You know what? I actually have to walk that one back because of who the Marquis is. I'm sorry. Let's see what he gets here. He has to roll that. No, he just fails that. Good for you. All right.
Just looking at them.
Yeah, like so they're within we're about like 30 feet apart from each other around there.
You are actually about.
We're pretty far.
You're farther than 30. You're like 50 feet from them.
Okay.
I only just got them with my spell.
Yeah. Because they do that because of the very common 30 feet of that magic typically has. So while still giving some sense of how things need to work. And anyway, at this point, Marquis is like, "Sides, everyone, if there's no more evidence, we will have a verdict."
Quick. We believe that Lucre's actions and her associates' actions are connected to the attack on a village not even a week's travel from your own walls. This village was swayed through some sort of magical means and swayed their own children to turn against their parents and their guardians. And hold on, there's a cat fucking screaming over here.
I got it. Give me a second.
Yeah. And when and there's a fucking dog. Perfect time. Not like we're trying to present a case over here. And my allies and I, we were called upon to investigate these goings on at this village. We found these Tabaxi children themselves mutilated. And there's one that we believe and know for sure connection between those events and this trial here. Skaha, can you still have that red vial?
Yep.
I just gesture, put it in my hand.
And what does this red vial have to do with anything? Did you find that here? Or where'd you find the
We
red
found this vial at the Tabaxi village, of which the children were swayed.
Okay.
And then we found a similar vial like this at the Glint Boone's warehouse, where we found these fey goblins in cages.
Do you have the vial you found?
What spells do I have right now? If I can sleight of hand this shit.
Oh boy.
Don't like the sound of that.
We got, okay, what was he talking about? We got one from the village. Maybe there's one from the place we were at.
Actually, yeah. I slightly put my hand behind my back, and I cast Minor Illusion to make a similar red vial, a little bit like full to the brim, like the one that we had is a little bit more empty because of our tests on it. But the Minor Illusion one is full.
Oh no.
Couldn't we also bring out the amulet that Keen has with the Tabaxi kitten eye in it?
I do still have
That's
it.
true, yeah. We do have that.
But I already cast Minor Illusion.
Well, you're still doing that. It's okay.
Okay, so all right, so this requires your hand movements. It also requires you to grab your crystal and activate. It requires activation of your crystal. So if you're trying to hide this, I'll say go ahead and I'll give you sleight of hand for this, since that is kind of you're kind of trying to do this. And we're gonna go ahead and say 17.
Come on, buddy.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Yes!
Move your camera so we can see that shit. Move that camera. I wanna see that.
I got a background on shit. Hold on.
Frozen. Am I frozen? I bet I am.
It's the blue one.
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh
frozen anymore.
yeah.
There you go, man. There you go.
You can feel it. Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Excellent.
We need that.
Nice. Nice.
Bow before me. But that's a total of 21.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say there's this audible gasp as they're like, oh. And so you produced the empty one that you said you found. He kind of
I'm
goes, I
still in
see.
shock.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with the flair and the way you did that. I'm just gonna let that natural 20 kind of ride for the persuasion check as well. He goes, and the great because how common are vials? Just what the red sand from the beaches.
Which beach? Which beach?
So goes,
I don't think the sand's here, red.
I didn't even know we knew it from the beach.
I don't
I
know
know
where
the
you
sound.
get your things. So I would say, and then he says, and he kind of quiets. He says, "All quiet," and he actually kind of rebuffs Lucrea a little bit, and she returns to her place. And he goes, "Is there any other evidence, or is it time for us to decide?" And I will say, Azra, you pick up that he's turned from kind of flippant to fairly serious now. Like he's putting on his judge hat more than he was before.
I want to walk forward a little bit, kind of like let myself be known, and go. My name is Adriel. I was in this village that they spoke of, and I was there when we captured these goblin creatures, and the only way that these goblin creatures can get home is from the amulet that is right now around Lucre's neck.
Interesting. Make a persuasion check. I want to say because of the sob story, we'll give that advantage.
Nice.
With the kind of, because you guys laid him with the Tabaxi children and they're kind of, he's ready to listen.
Not good. It's an 8.
With advantage.
You have advantage. Oh no.
Oh.
I rolled a 6 and a 7.
Oh
Looks like we're
no.
about to fight. We're about to fight now.
You just
We
gotta-
still have
Good talker, guys.
He nods, he nods.
we still have Keen's amulet.
That's true.
Yeah.
If Keen wants to pop up.
And
We
the
have
amulet.
we have one more piece of evidence. My friend
Do
associate.
they react at all to that, or are they going to investigate that further at all?
So yeah, the reaction to that, I would say, was we will not search a
Okay, hang on.
You guys should never let me talk. I never do.
Hilarious.
You wanted to be an
Make up,
adventurer.
We missed everything you said. You blinked out as soon as you started.
Oh, he said we were not search a member of this court.
Also, real quick, the spell does let me know if any creature succeeded or failed.
I thought it did. That's why I
yeah,
was asking.
sorry.
Okay, so the Duke succeeded. Lucre failed.
Oh, okay, so
Oh.
speak the truth on
yeah,
her should be
okay.
working, right?
Right, but
Zone of
she
truth should be.
right
She
she
doesn't have to say.
she can't lie. She doesn't have to say the truth. She can't lie.
Okay, and I saw this spell go off, right?
Who's gonna cross-examine this lady?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say ask her herself then. If you won't search her, ask her yourself.
She goes. He turns and says, Lucre, you stand accused of having a talisman of arcane origin. Do you have the device that has been used to charm and kidnap these creatures? Lucre kind of looks. Do you really think I would do such a thing, my Duke?
Yes or no?
Luke goes, for the record, for the court, I need you to answer. And Cray, you see her just go, I will not dignify this with a response. And you kind of, very well, as is your right. Either she's allowed to not answer this for whatever, however that may or may not be at the case.
That's true.
So again, so as opposed to keep on saying, is there anything else?
Am I
that
allowed to ask her questions myself, my lord?
She is not under any compulsion to answer anything.
Lacree? Did you know nothing of these goblins?
She kind of plays it off with a laugh, like,
Lacree, the factory is yours, correct?
of course I own all of Glindboons.
So these foblins we found in your factory, you had no idea about them. You had no idea about the guards and the necklace. You had no idea about the book with your handwriting in it. You just had no idea.
Hmm. She just doesn't answer. You see, she kind of is trying to think, and she's aware of what is on her, and simply does not answer.
Marquis,
In a time
all
of
I can
questioning,
say.
I would never sit there quiet. That's all I'd like to say, Mikey. I would always state my case. Had it be me.
Yeah.
That
Now,
just
keep in
seems like the
mind,
most common.
Talvin, that again, he knows because he resisted. He also knows it was cast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do something dumb here, and hopefully it doesn't get me in trouble. But I am going to just do Mage Hand real quick, and I want the hand to go over to her and kind of take the necklace out of her dress and show it to the court,
All right. So
and then
let's,
dismiss it.
double check Mage Hand here. All right. So tell you, it's up to you if you still want to go through this. So Mage Hand is verbal and somatic.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're trying to, you see what's going to happen if you cast a spell. So it's up to you. Still want to try? You're going to try to be on the down low or
Yeah,
emphatically do it. Okay.
Just super down low.
So I'll say go ahead and make a straight deception check since it's a verbal as well.
Please be better than. Oh, that's a 3. That's a 3.
Oh, no.
All right.
You wanted to be an adventurer.
My
Yeah.
rolls today have been so bad.
I would say
You're
you
just
can.
getting beat up.
Yeah, you kind of start to do that, and there's just a quick hand that grabs your wrist, and Marquis says, "Enough! I will take that to mean there is no further evidence."
So it doesn't happen at all. They
Keen's
stop.
amulet.
It gets interrupted.
I was gone. Did Keen show the amulet yet that we got from the guard?
With the tabaxi eye.
I've told them about it multiple times.
Did you show it?
She does not claim it.
Okay, so you brought it out. I didn't pick it up because of all the interference.
That's okay.
Okay, cool. He then goes, very well. In the light of the evidence, this court finds Lucre guilty
Yeah.
of treason and harm to the nobility and of, all we can say is atrocities against life itself.
My notion to the guards. Do you mind?
She loses it, and in a quick second, Lucre just like, you cannot be serious.
Old person.
I knew you were a fool.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll give
Validate.
you,
Old person.
okay, hold up. But not this big of a fool. Go ahead. I'll give you initiative roll to see how you do against her.
We're gonna
Come on, baby. Don't hit me.
fight crazy makeup lady.
That was good.
Hell yeah, we are. She's going down.
So right now it's just Aelin Thor giving a straight up initiative roll.
Oh, whoops.
That is a 17.
17.
13 for me.
Was that for? Is it between Elanthor and her, or is it?
It's just Aelin Thor right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Go. Let's go.
That's a 2 on her. So
Nice.
Let's go.
hold person. I
Hold
know she
person.
gets a save on that. What's the save on that?
It is a
Wisdom, I think.
save of 13.
Yep, that's going to be a 17.
Oh boy. Okay.
She's going to finish what she's doing. So you see the spell. She kind of resists the spell. She grabs her necklace, rips it off her neck, holds it out in front of her, and it goes bright pink. And she goes, as she's gonna villain epilogue here a little bit. Think you can stop me? I didn't want to do this, but you leave me no choice. You will see that everyone here in Nicodranis loves me, whether they want to or not.
I am motioning to the guards, please. Oh God.
A burst of energy explodes from this amulet. It goes through the entire room. As you see, just guard, noble, just kind of stood up with and their irises have turned pink.
Cast sleep. I want to cast sleep on her.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
me because I had the makeup on.
And you can tell she says, "Who is the most popular, beautiful pop person in the world?" And everyone answers, "You are Lecrae."
Alanthor Dinuel.
Good. Now destroy these losers while I make my escape.
So does that mean Alanthor is taking over too?
Oh yeah, does it mean any of us, or is it just
I have the
everyone
makeup
else?
on.
Oh, Alanthor literally put on a whole
So
whole makeup kit.
Elanthor, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at those. Yeah, that is a natural 16 plus 5 for 21.
21. Yeah. So it's interesting. You get for a brief moment that I would say just from the shock of this, part of this is that this is your first time wearing it, and over time, anyone who put this on regularly, their resistance would go down lower and lower for every time they put this on to whatever effect she just did.
Fuck.
So at any rate, now we can have the party roll full initiative as we resolve this.
Am I good though? Am I under my?
You're fine. You're fine.
You are good. You are good.
Okay,
You
cool.
just made it, actually.
Oh boy.
That was about as low as you could roll.
I got a 19 initiative roll.
Let me get up this encounter. We got a few things to do here.
My first good roll of the day. That made it into double digits.
Feel that?
All right, sorry, I was going to pull this up. All right. Oh my goodness, why is my brain just not working today? Okay. There we go. I did this one there. All right, never mind. I'll make a new one. Sorry. Okay, so all right, so let's get this up here really quickly. And so let's see. So everyone is at the front. Azra, you kind of made it to just about the center, right?
Yeah. Maybe a little bit back, closer to
Okay.
the exit doors.
All right, that works. Perfect. All right. Okay. So now I will take the initiative. So Elanthor.
Oh, am I rolling new initiative?
Yep.
Oh, well, yeah, this would be new. This was because that was just against Lecrae real quick.
Okay, that was cock. Ugh, that's a 5.
5.
Same.
Hey,
5. Skaha.
Mine was a 15.
15. Razga.
4.
4. There we go. Keen.
20.
20. And then Azrael.
19.
Nice.
Back real quick.
Sorry, what did everyone get again? I got Keen at 20, 19 as Azrael. 4.
I was got 4. Sky had 14, I think, something like that.
13.
13. Okay.
Nice.
It's so pretty.
Please.
Right here. So let's get everybody. All right. So we have. So I'm putting Keen here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you guys will be about here. Getting evidence. Skaha. I'm sorry. Over here is.
Ooh, it's so pretty.
Razga. I say Talvin's pretty center, as well as Ilanthor and Skaha over here.
Are you going to be fighting some like Feywild thing before? I'm like,
Or whoever's been like mesmerized by this.
I know, like we're fighting mesmerized people, but I thought it was like she was opening a portal to the Feywild to either like escape or pull something through.
Well, it's all bad either way.
Yeah. And so we have a bunch of nobles that have been taken over.
It's just nobles.
Yeah, but
They
we're
are
probably
mes-
gonna have to kill nobles.
We'll do our best to like knock them out.
Yeah, you speak for yourself, bro.
I'm not killing any nobles. Mm-mm.
I have this one spell I thought I was going to use today, but she's really big on charisma, so it may not work.
Sure.
I always wanted to Bane some people. I feel like Bane would have been really good.
Roscoe's a pacifist, so he's hoping we can talk this out.
Makes
Is he?
sense. Makes sense.
Roscoe, the pacifist barbarian.
What an oxymoron.
Ooh, oh no, oh boy.
Ouch.
He's got problems.
Ouch.
I don't think we're gonna be able to fight our way out of this one.
I think we have one person to worry about if. Wow, okay, that's a lot
I
of.
feel like if we take out Lucre, then we'll end the trance.
Hopefully.
God.
All right.
This is going to happen anyway.
This initiative, this roll is going to be, these turns are going to be crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then so Lecrae has actually kind of made his way over here, and you can see, I would say back. Can you guys see it? Yeah. So back where the kind of pedestal is, you can kind of see that she was making her way for like some entryway to exit the room. She's trying to flee the best she can.
Is she the one in the middle there?
Nah, she's off.
Oh, she's
she's
off.
off. She's off map right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
All right, maybe
So-
she's not. Maybe we just got to get out of here. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah, so she this is her mini. I'll put her there so you have a sense of what direction she is, but she's a little further back than that.
Okay.
Just for
Like, how far away is she from me? Because I'm
from you,
Mhm.
it's going to be. You're about 60 feet away.
Okay.
And I guess she's 30 from me then. Okay, this is.
Yeah, so it's a little because she moved off the pedestal. Remember, you had gotten her away from where the Duke was, which would have been right near the door. So that was actually a really clutch move that helped her out, or helped you guys out rather. Otherwise, she could have gotten in there really quickly. All right, so with this combat, here we go. Keen, you are up first, sir.
Shit.
Yeah, right.
So Lucre's all the way up here by the red.
Yeah, all the way
Yeah.
off camera.
All right.
She's not off. She's that one gold piece. Which I mean,
In the bottom right.
Bottom right, yeah.
Oh,
10,
okay.
20.
Oh, okay.
Is that 30 feet? Can I hit that from 30 feet?
from
I
where
think
you
you're still in
are.
front of
I'm
the-
trying to blood curse a binding her.
Yeah, I would say you might need to step up a little bit, but you can get there.
Yeah, I'll step up as far as I need to, just
Yeah.
enough to hit it.
Yeah, just barely. So let me roll for her. Strength check. Yeah, she's gonna fail that.
All right. So I wanted to amplify it.
Okay.
There we
So
go.
I'll just take my damage real quick.
Yeah.
That is 1 damage. There we go.
Hell yeah.
And then I'll take my attack action against her with the crossbow.
Okay, so you're just going right for her.
Yep. Yeah. I want to hurt her.
Let's roll it.
That's a 24.
24 to
Hell
hit.
yeah.
Go ahead and do damage.
That is 8 damage.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that sticks right in her. She she screams out. As you see kind of like this pink energy flare around her.
And then I want to use the rest of my movement just to push into the crowd, I guess, towards her.
Okay. Sure. So you're just trying to get closer?
Yep.
Okay. So you can get here. You can move closer if you want, but you'd be passing into and out of threatened ranges.
That's
If
all
they
right.
are-
I'm going to have to scoop. My plan is to scoop up at least 4 of these guys, like 3 of them's attention. So I just want to kind of get in. Can I get in between the 4 of these guys in this little box at the top?
You kind of want to move right here,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, down one more. Can I go one more down?
like here.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say you can do that. Yep.
Right. And I don't take any opportunities because they're still in range.
Yeah.
That's all my movement?
Yep.
All right. So, yep, that's my turn then.
Okay, perfect. All right.
Do the
Azrael.
people in the courtroom have weapons?
Make it quick. Yes, they do.
All right.
Okay.
It's a lenient courtroom.
Yeah.
Well, these are all
Here's
these
a scrap.
these are all nobles. So these are like people. These are like heads who would you take this? Yeah.
Battle axes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And again,
battle axes.
you were allowed in with all your stuff. Like
Yeah.
this is-
Yeah.
you got to remember, this is the world that like a lich could appear in the middle of course.
True.
Like so, people come armed. You know,
Might
just
as well
walk around
have.
without weapons. So Azrael.
Okay. I want to look at her and try and get, I mean, she's probably running away, but if I can make eye contact, I want to make eye contact. And then I want to just go, like, put a finger to my lips and go, shh. And I'm going to cast sleep.
Okay.
Second level.
Yeah. So are you trying to just hit her or hit a group of?
I just want to hit her. But
Okay.
I think it has a range of 20 feet. So if I can just cast it like as far as possible. So it only gets
Yeah.
her.
What's the
Yeah.
total range of the spell? Like that you can make the point.
90 feet.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I could say you could. Yeah, definitely. You can do that.
Okay, cool. And then I will do that. So I think it's 5d8 and then 2 more. So it's 7d8 of her hit points.
Yeah. Roll it.
29 hit points.
Okay. Here we go. All right. So 29 HP. You feel it go off around her, and her HP is higher than that.
Damn it. Okay. Cool. Then I am just going to I kind of want to run away a little. No, I'll just stay there. But I'm gonna get ready to fight.
Okay, you got it. With that, it is going to be, and it's going to be difficult. Sorry. Here we go. Ska, it is your turn.
Okay. Rapier time. Let's go. Person just right in front of me. I don't care who they are. I am tired. I don't want to be in court duty.
Yeah. So, Ska,
Okay, gonna roll.
you just pull out your rapier. So, I would. Which way do you want to go? Because you could just go here, or you can move closer towards Lecrae and get one right here.
I'm gonna move closer towards Lecrae.
Okay, yeah. So
To
go ahead and roll it.
is 23.
Yeah, that hits. Roll your sneak attack.
Just fucking gone.
My sneak attack is 7.
Okay. Plus your regular damage.
It's the regular damage, let's see. Really? 10.
Okay. Yeah, with that, you end up just kind of taking your rapier, almost like a slashing strike across the throat, and just opens up, and the noble is down.
Yep, thought so.
I just decided to step
I
on
got
top of the
really
noble's
low HP,
chest
man.
for extra height.
We need to get out of here like ASAP now.
We probably should, yeah.
I'm not part of this. Mm-mm.
Oh boy.
I'm still bound, by the way.
Oh.
I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah, you.
Sorry.
Yeah. Like, you ever seen
You
Attack
got just
on
like,
Titan? Just Aaron in the back, just like gagged and
can
everything.
you do
and
some
chained.
like just verbal stuff, or do you need your hands?
I mean, like I can do that stuff. I can probably do stuff with my talent. Actually, it's a great question. I'm gonna figure that out while we do this.
Yeah. It is now the nobility's turn.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to do here. All right. So I think, we'll do it this way. So I am going to roll. So everyone essentially is going to, and I'll move them all there in a second, but have 4 nobles surround them. But I'm going to, for the simplicity's sake, I'm going to do 4 attacks, and everyone receives duplicates of those 4 attacks. So we're not rolling 20 times here.
All right.
That's okay.
Shit.
So
I only have
No.
18 HP.
yeah, though actually we've got 6 of you, so we can actually have 4. We're going to do 3. Make sure you get 3 for this. So let's do it. All right, first one's a 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Second one's a 14.
Okay.
Okay.
Got one.
And then an 8.
Zippo.
Cool. And it's just like trying to bop us, or like no, they got
So-
swords, right?
Yeah, they all have rapiers, and they all just kind of like take their court rapier out. So everyone who got hit by, I think, only the 14 takes
That's me.
2 piercing damage.
All right.
I can survive that.
Nah, Azrael just fucking down.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
All right.
so,
Okay.
So that
mean,
is
just
a wrench in my plan.
Yeah. So they move more to a blocking stance. He'll stay there. We'll kind of move there. This way.
Oh boy.
So that's essentially the formation they've made.
Bet.
This is not
So-
looking good, guys.
We gotta book it back to out of this door. Where's Rose, by the way? She's probably all gone too.
She's smart. She's helping watching him get out right now.
Yeah. You see,
It's probably out.
Rose has left. If you do.
Good.
Okay, good.
Ah,
Good.
Let's let's fuck it. We gotta get out of here.
All right.
Gray still has hold person on her, right?
Yeah, I still have
Yeah,
her
she's still
stuck
bound.
Oh,
for
really?
another minute. She can't move.
Still bound.
Yeah. So Lecrae takes her stuff at the top of the round, since she kind of started everything off with her crazy stuff.
Mhm.
Okay.
It goes at the top. So Elanthor.
Okay, cool. I'm going to bonus action Misty Step over towards Lecrae, 30 feet.
Nice.
Can that possibly get me in front of her, or would I have to use some movement to get around her? To like block a potential exit.
It just gets you right in front of her here, so you'd have to use movement to.
Yeah, I want to like get to the other side of her to try to block potential exit.
Sure.
Shit. Where is it? Okay.
Yeah, she's just on the other side of her.
All right. I'm going to whack her with the sword. Do I have advantage because she's restrained?
Yeah, I believe restraint does grant advantage. Yeah.
Cool. Might hit. That's a 15.
15 does hit. Yes.
Cool. So let's do that two-handed because I want to fuck this bitch up. Boop. That is 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay, it's 4 points.
Yep.
Okay, so you swipe with the 4 points, and she goes, and she kind of gives you this glare, and the peak energy flows around her, and she's gone.
Oh no.
She's gone?
She's probably invisible.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
She's probably invisible.
I don't
Wait,
know if she is. She's still there.
Then?
You hear like mutter something in Sylvan.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
No, that's not true sight though.
Well, she's still stuck in binding, so wherever she did go, she's
Shit, yeah,
not
that's
moving.
right.
She's not
She's
moving for
there.
a second. So
She's there.
You can't see her, but she's there. Hit that.
she could still make actions and stuff in my bind. She just can't move,
Right.
and she can't use reactions.
Oh, I
so
apologize.
we-
I missed
yeah.
that.
That's what I thought, yeah, because
Yeah.
oh man.
Yeah, she can't use reactions until actually I
Yeah.
amplified it. So
Yeah, because you
Last,
amplified. That's what I missed that up.
and that
Sorry.
amplified, does it
Go
make
ahead
that
and
last a
continue
minute
your
unless
check.
she needs to make
Yep.
saves?
yeah,
Okay, cool.
she makes
cool.
a save at the end of her turn. I was waiting for her to finish.
Yeah.
Bloodhunters.
Sorry about that.
I'm the only one over here though.
That was stressful.
No, it's in Sky.
Good.
No, Sky's somewhere else. But like,
Yeah,
he's going.
I'm just
I
watching.
don't think Rose
Okay.
has enough movement to get over.
All
Time for
right. So
swords.
that was the one. Would you going to do anything else, Lanthor?
No, because I used my bonus action, so I can't do anything else.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm just gonna
So that's
stare
4,
at
yeah.
her intensely.
Yeah. Calvin, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm bound to the floor, so my options are limited.
How is he bound?
I think it's just by chains, right?
Yeah, he's manacled, and then there's a chain coming off like a circle, like a half link on the manacle and to the floor.
Is there no way I can like bend a bit so I can grab the holy symbol?
Oh, sure.
All right, so I'm gonna do that and try to keep an eye on Lecrae and start speaking in the Drow dialect in Elvish, and then you're gonna see this bright monochromatic ball of fire evaporate next to her, but crash on the ground. That's gonna be a flaming sphere right next to her at second level. Woo!
Nice. Like it.
That's right.
And then we're gonna get a dex save of 13 for her.
Okay. Dex, that's going to be a 10.
Hell yeah. We're going to go with that 2d6 damage here.
Nice.
Let me just, Is there only another? Okay, so blah blah blah. Creature does that. Okay, let's just do that. That one is cocked. That is 3 points of fire damage to her.
Nice.
Let's see here.
Now, did you have to? Did you bonus action ram it then?
No, it's just a 60. It's a ranged spell. I can put it wherever I want, 60 feet, and then there's bonus actions after that to move it 30 feet. So, I guess could I move it as a bonus action on this turn?
You can.
Okay. Where is it? Can I have it?
Yeah.
somehow-
So she would only take damage if you ram it into her, not when it appears.
Okay, then then I'll bonus action ram that, and that'll be the
That'll be the
three
damage. Yeah.
fire.
Perfect.
All right, and then for the rest of my move, I'm just gonna go in. Can I please get out of this? I'm gonna die so really quick. And that's my turn.
Yeah. Raska.
All right. Is there any way for me to get to her without leaving a ribbon of dead nobles in my path?
Disengage.
I mean,
It doesn't look like I have a path.
Disengage.
You're gonna have to like disengage and go.
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
That'll be
You
your
just have to
action.
disengage or run through.
I would
Which
say
one is me?
I
Over
think
here, I would say, Raska, you have a path. If you disengage, I mean,
Get in the flank.
well,
Yeah, you do.
or you could risk it, but you have a very. I see a path for you.
Rage
All right.
and
Well,
probably-
let's just take that path. I'll bonus action rage and take that path.
Are you
And,
trying to disengage, or are you just going to let the attacks of opportunity come?
Yeah, I'm going to let these guys take their swings because I'm
All
raged
right.
up and ready for it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you take this path. What's your total movement?
30 feet.
Okay, so 30. I'll say you basically get there. Just as he's 10 feet away from you. Because of the path you had to take around.
All right. And is there anybody behind her?
There is Elenthor behind it.
All right. I got a window in the way.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I got it now. Can I get in a spot where I can use my breath weapon without hitting a Lanthor?
Oh. Yeah, you can back up a bit.
Yeah, you can probably aim it towards my flaming ball of death.
He's past it. Oh, right.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and
That's
do the
how you go like
opportunity.
right here, and you're able to do that. Yeah, so let me resolve the opportunity attacks really quick.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's
Bring them on.
Mhm.
I have an AC of 14.
You got
Oh my
You're
God.
a tank right now. You're a tank right now, man.
all right. Here we go. All right. So number 1, natural 20.
I'll take it. All
God.
4 points of it.
We got a grave cleric here. No.
Oh, there you
no,
go.
just a light cleric. Just a light cleric.
That's pretty good. So 3 piercing.
So that's reduced to 1.
Yes.
All right.
Good.
7, which will miss. 9, which will miss.
Hey.
7, which will miss.
Hey.
8, which will miss. I think there's one more.
All right.
Yeah, one more.
15, which will hit.
2 out of 6.
Jeez.
Oh, good.
I wrote nothing but ones on this DA. For 2 damage, minus 1. So 1 total of piercing.
2 points of damage.
Roscoe was just sliding everybody. Just
Yeah, she goes
That's
there
Muhammad Ali.
Fucking charging.
off of this dragon scale. Ding, 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 ding. And then
Rope-a-dope.
Super
you
fucking
bring in
rapier.
your breath and let it out, hitting her with your poison breath.
And that is 9 points of poison damage.
Yeah, let me get her con save. And what's your DC for that?
13.
Yeah, she fails that. So she takes
Hell
all
yeah.
9 poison damage.
And
down
that's
here.
my turn.
All right.
That was awesome.
Yes. All right.
Roscoe got something right.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
It is now her turn. All right, so she can still use her action to do whatever she wants. And yeah, you see her kind of grip her pink amulet, and you kind of see this ripple energy kind of moving around her. Then you almost see this door enclose her, and she's gone.
Oh boy.
Shit.
And I will. No one has level 3 spells yet, right?
Sorry, no. We're
Cool.
still the
Level
Foos.
4.
Not yet.
So yeah.
Fucking dimension door.
Yeah.
So she's gone.
Well,
Now we get the
the-
fuck out.
Are the nobles
Yeah.
still murder?
100% get out.
They do not seem to have made a change in how they're acting. But Keen, it is your turn.
I just want to be. Let's see. First, I want to yell to Skaha to stop killing common royals or whatever these people are.
It was
And
just
then,
one. It was
no
just
more,
one.
no
Too
more.
many.
No more. When they come to, we're gonna have. And I just disengage and I just start heading towards the door.
Okay. What's your movement?
30.
Yeah, so you get right about there.
Let them kill themselves if they want to continue to fight.
I'm going motioning toward it like, but.
Oh man.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Ezreal.
Okay. So I can use my action to disengage. Is that how that works?
Correct.
Okay. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna do that, and I'm gonna run away. Gonna run out the door.
Yeah, you just burst out the door.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, save yourself, man.
And as you burst out, you do see that like there's like guards that have not been affected, but they're also like being pushed against walls by like peasants and servers and people who are affected, and they're trying not to kill the people they work with every day. So there's just this very like so as far as like why the guards are not rushing in, yes, they're very preoccupied with what's happening.
Does it look similar to like what happened in the village I was in at all? Or is it different?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. That's a 12.
12. I would say with a 12, the sources of this magic are the magic from the village was fiendish in nature, and this does not seem to have its root in that type of creature.
Okay. Cool. Then I'm just gonna yell to the guards, help! We're being attacked in there. Please help us.
Kind of as there's maids on their swords, they're like, guys, I don't know what to do. So Scott, it's your turn.
I just want to calmly walk the door. No, I never killed anybody once in my life.
Okay, so you're gonna calmly walk towards the
I
back
mean,
door.
Look how. Yeah.
Okay, are you disengaging at all?
Yeah, I'm disengaging.
Okay. So are you gonna dash towards the door, or because you have cunning action, so it's up to you. You can bonus action
Yeah,
disengage and then action dash and move.
Action dash.
Okay. Yeah. So.
I never killed one person ever in my entire life.
That'll get you all the way
So-
there. Excellent. It is now the nobles' turns. Oof. Let's resolve this. Yeah, I'm gonna say that they actually start to go around Talvin here.
Oh.
And then
Don't worry, I have some semblance of a plan to get Talvin out.
Me too.
I don't feel like dying today, guys.
Mine's not what you think.
If my plan
Okay.
doesn't work, hopefully yours does. And it doesn't involve mowing down nobles.
Gee,
Uh,
I feel so
I just see
so
Ross
at
is-
ease.
He's just whirlwinding.
It
the next-
involves a horse. No.
Leaving hands roll. Yeah, I'll be
God
right
damn
back.
it, guys.
I got to go see a horse about a guy.
I'll be back in 10 minutes. Talvin, stay alive.
all right, so see, we're gonna have 6 against Razga. That's 6 against Talvin and 4 against Keen. So let's do the 6, and these 6 will count for both Talvin and Razga. Let's say the first 4 counts for Keen. For the heck of it. So for all 3 of you, the first one is 10. For all 3 of you, the second one is 22.
I'm going to use a reaction to make that disadvantage on me. So he use warding flare for that, and is an attack on by a creature.
18.
18. All right. Yeah.
Okay. So
That's my armor
2,
class.
it's 2 hits on everybody. And then this is the 4th one, I think. So that's 6. Which missed everybody. So now it's no longer on Keen. Natural 20 on the 5th one. And a 5 on the 6th one. So let's do, so that's 3. So it's 2 on Keen. We'll do the 2 that, the first 2 first without the natural 20. So 6 damage, half to Razga, but to everybody, and then 8 to everybody, half to Razga to 4. And then we'll resolve the natural 20 just to Talvin and Razga.
Is this including like
That's-
me because I'm outside?
No. When I said everyone, I meant those 3, the 3.
Okay, good.
Did that
So-
ward? Hang on, just
Yeah.
just so I'm clear. Did that warding flare give any of that disadvantage towards me, or?
I thought it was 1. I'm sorry. I thought you meant it was the 1. Is it for all of them?
It's just for one. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was 1. It gave the one that it was hitting. We gave that 1 disadvantage.
Okay, just double checking that, just so I can
Yes,
mark
yes,
that.
yes.
Okay.
So that was, and the crit was another 11. So 5 to Razga. And 11 to Talon. All right. That's all of the nobles' turns. And then that's a Lanthor.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna run up, keeping clear of the nobles. Is there any spot where I can, like, within my movement that I can get sight on the manacles on Talvin?
I mean, they're slashing. I'll say if you can select them. Yeah, I'd say right about here. We can put you here.
And I have sight on Talvin
you-
and the manacles?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the manacles.
Sure.
See if that breaks him. On the floor. That's a 13. Nope, I can't add anything to that. So that's Yeah, that's a 13.
13. I'll say that can hit the manacles. Yeah.
Cool. No, this D8 rolled low last time. Let's do a different one. Let's do you. That's going to be 4 points of Eldritch Blast damage on the manacles.
Okay. They're weakened. They're not destroyed.
Shit. How much more movement do I have?
That was 30.
Oh, that was full 30?
Yeah.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. So Talvin.
All right, what was I gonna do? Okay, so they're all around me, and I literally, if I don't do anything else other than this, I'm probably gonna die. So let's channel divinity.
Right.
I'm just going to yell curses in Drow at all of them as a bunch of just light just bursts all around me, and all of them in a 30 feet radius needs to make a con save.
Yeah, I'm going to do one con save for all of them because I'm not rolling that often. That'll be a 15.
All right, well, at least they save, but they're still going to take half damage on that. Just let me get that real quick.
They're all going to die.
They're all going to die.
10 hit points.
They're all going to die, but let's see. Okay, where are my 10s? Just one. That's another one. Come on. Okay. 13 points of radiant damage to everyone within 30 feet of around me.
Does that have?
So 15, yeah, have. So that's
6.
6.
Okay.
No, wait, have 15 halved is 7 if we're rounding down, or
It's 7.
I thought you said 13. That's why I got confused. All right, so 15 halved. We're on 30 feet. Okay, so
I know. I'm sorry. You are right. It is 13, so it is 12. It's 6.
yeah.
We got them to like 3 or 4.
Is that all creatures or aggressive?
It is all aggressive, hostile creatures.
Okay. Yeah. So you let that out. That hits every noble in the room. Because they're all within 30 feet of you. And at that same moment, the irises and the pink glow go away from taking the damage. This goes, ah! They scream and they all seem to come back to their senses.
Talvin passes out.
Fuck.
All right. Here's my question. I have proficiency in thieves' tools to pick that lock, but I can't find anywhere to roll for thieves' tools. So what will I roll?
I'll just do it.
Plus proficiency.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
A D20 plus Dex plus proficiency.
All right. Yeah, so that's going to be 8.
Buddy.
It doesn't pick the lock, unfortunately.
You could just fucking at least punch them
Can
on
I-
weekend. Then.
Can I bonus action bite the lock?
For this scene, I will let you do that.
Strength check?
I'm just like, well, you get all your guy.
Just give me a strength check as Razga tries to chew through the chain.
I'm just seeing a feral dragonborn chewing at the manacles, and I am freaking out.
11.
Do I see
That's
this
an 11.
happen? Please tell me I see this
No.
happen.
You see it, but it's not working.
What are you?
Classic Razga.
Who else?
Hear all the noise from inside, and I'm wondering what?
Yeah. So we're saying for the purposes of this, we're break combat for now. So what do you guys want to do?
I'm running up to Talvin.
Yeah, and actually, some of the nobles as they come through, the people who first manacled Talbot, they unlock it. We don't continue this.
Yeah.
As funny as it might be.
This is fine.
Sorry about your dead guy.
The guy that Skaha is he dead or is he still
Oh, he's-
like?
He is dead. He is
Yeah.
stone cold dead.
You should probably hang out back here, Sky.
Okay.
Nothing that Spare the Dying would fix. I don't think so.
Yeah, we should see what happens first, Sky, before we walk in.
Yeah, you might want to lay low for a while.
Yeah, so everyone's kind of looking around, and you did get during this, the Marquis did flee out of the room almost immediately as combat got. He got his tail out of there.
Good.
So
Lesson learned, guys. Fuck
Out-
Glenn Boons.
is everyone still affected, or are they all done? Being killed?
I know everyone in here's done, but what about outside?
Yeah. 'cause
Yeah,
of-
as you look at the ones outside, it does seem that the effect has gone away. I'll say.
Okay.
As it's shown that the guards were like pushing them, and as like they hit their heads against like furniture and stuff, they kind of like woke up out of their stuff. So I would say you got that any damage immediately ended the effect.
Okay, I'm gonna go back inside with everybody then.
I go up to Razga. Were you trying to pick that lock?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'll say right now,
I hate the
like,
court. I hate the court.
yeah. All right. Yeah. So you see this mumbling. They're trying to figure out exactly what happened.
I get to a spot where I can see everyone, and everyone's within 30 feet of me.
Mhm.
And I just telepathically, not even trying to like properly sway them, I just keep on in a calm, soothing voice through my mind into everyone else's mind to say, calm down, calm down, calm down. You'll explain everything. Calm down. And I'll just try to do like a white noise, like.
Okay. Make a persuasion check. See how well that does.
Hey, and I still have my +1, I think.
Yeah. Your makeup's still active.
That goblin blood.
Persuasion, that's a 15 + 1, 16. And
16.
fuck it, D6 as well. Bring it up to a 17.
Okay. As you speak those words, it's okay. It's okay. Calm down. You remember holding this young tiefling as you walk towards her with a knife. And everyone is calm down. Sorry, was that?
I didn't catch the end of that.
As you walk towards her with a knife.
Boy.
Sorry about that.
How is everybody? We all looking good, or we all barely there?
Yeah, I'm all looking good. I'm looking like really good. No,
Yeah.
nothing lost.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
I would
like
say
the living
Talvin, with your stuff, you realize that in the next few seconds here, you have an opportunity to potentially shape a narrative before it gets shaped for you.
Oh fuck.
If you decide to take that moment right now.
Let's see here. I'm going to just get all the nobles into one little circle, and I'm just saying, if we all could just stand still for a good 10 minutes. You all look very bad for wear, as you could after that attack Liu Kei has done onto all of us. So we all, just to make things a little better, how about we all just calm down and let me get to all of you, and okay, now I'll eventually just like prayer of healing everybody in that.
Okay. Well, because you hit 6 at a time, right?
Let's see.
Or 7? Something like that. 6 or 8.
Where did I put it? There. Oh, you know what? Shit, I don't have that on me. Never mind.
Oh, there you go.
Fuck. Yeah. Talvin doesn't know what to do right now. I think it was just Talvin just wants to leave.
I elbow Elmthor and say, we need to tell him this was because of her, because of Luke Gray.
Right, yeah.
Don't let me
Right.
talk. I'm not gonna speak on it, but you should speak on it.
I walk up onto the pedestal so everyone can see me.
Check your mic, bud.
Oh shit, mic?
It's but It's,
Eh?
There you go.
Okay. So yeah, I'm walking up to onto the dais or wherever the marquis was sitting,
Okay.
visibly shaken, and I'd say, everyone, I'm gonna try to say this as simply as possible. Lucre took advantage of all of you through the magic we told you all about during the trial. She used the makeup you were wearing against you to control your minds. You attacked us. We did our best, harm as many of you as possible. Lucre did get away, but I promise we're gonna find her.
Make a
And so does
persuasion
Falcon,
check.
but mostly I promise.
Let the promiser.
We're gonna be called the Promise Shield soon.
No, no.
That is a 17.
17. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Very nice. As you say this, you hear a voice behind you of the Marquis, who has re-entered during the speech. Goes, and I will see you hold your promise.
We'll do our best, sir.
And he hands you, actually takes off one of his rings, and you can see it has the symbol of the Marquis. And he hands it over. He goes, "What do you need?" And so he actually doesn't hand it, so he kind of holds it as a symbol of he will, in this moment, try to give you what you need to fulfill this.
Healing, weapons.
We need healing potions. We need support of the guard. We need
He just probably goes, the guard may have used those products once or twice. I think this is handled by you.
well then
What are you gonna make a promise?
we need healing
God.
potions. We need
Transportation.
transport. Well, we have a cart.
That's it.
We need access to Luke.
We need
Lucre's
access to anything, anywhere that Lucre could be, meaning glint boons. We need access, like full access to the glint boons factory, anywhere with a deed in Lucre's name, or anyone affiliated with her.
To your first request, he kind of like motions, and one of his attendants goes and does give you 3 greater healing potions. And he holds up his ring and simply states that says, he says, as is our custom, all assets of Lucre will be absorbed by myself, Marquis Boudon. I grant access to the storefront to what all of you call? Looks like they want there.
The bubble shield.
We are called the. It's a work in progress, but right now we are at the Bubbling Shield.
Okay. Goes the Bubbling Shield, and He says all liquid assets will be transferred to Esludon. He goes, I for the moment give you access to her private residence. Should you, when you come and deliver her, we can make that permanent. But all liquid assets thereupon and within are property of my house.
Thank you very much for your support. We will do our
So-
best to find Lucre.
We also need you to guarantee the safety of these foblins until we can return them.
Oh yeah, these things.
That too.
Yeah.
He nods
Take
like
care
it
of them,
done.
please.
He done. To attack a Foblin is to attack the Marquis.
Thank you very much.
And I assume that they'll have safe lodging for that as well.
Nods.
I'll take that.
Roscoe reaches out and grasps his hands and makes sure that he can see his grinner's ring and says, at your service.
He nods. And he motions, he kind of looks at you, Lanthar, and says, a moment privately, if you will.
Of course.
And you go in the back, kind of where Lucre was headed in the first place, and he shuts the door. And he just looks at you and goes, I do not know what has caused you to leave my cousin's service, or why you are now in the company of these. But after I've seen what you do, I do not wish to ask the question. But what I will say is, from what I have said what I have said publicly, but should you overstay your welcomes, that little drow will be found out. I cannot betray my cousin lest my own position be compromised.
I will, as of right now, he is of importance to my work. As soon as my work with him is done, as will he.
Make a deception check.
Don't forget +1.
Yep, that's an 11.
Do you have any past life left or no?
No, I don't. I used both of them today.
He pauses. Of course. Best to end tricks before they become a problem. And kind of turns and leaves.
Before we part ways, what's the dumb question? What's the last name you knew me by? I'm sorry, I get identities mixed up nowadays.
We don't ask people like you your names. It's best that way. And so I did not.
Right.
One would think
But he's beautiful.
you would know that as he continues to walk.
Right. And I walk back to the group.
Yeah, go ahead and make an insight check.
That is. Why are you not scrolling? That's a dirty 20.
Grade 20. Yeah. I would say at this point, he is extremely suspicious, but he also needs this problem solved. and he's going to bide his time, but move quickly. Potentially get like this person's not going to, whatever it is, he will move quickly should that go away.
Did we learn who his cousin was before? Like, I feel like it was said like in passing, but I don't think I wrote it down.
Hint, hint. It was a Cerberus assembly.
Thank you.
Big shit.
Okay, I make my way back to the group.
Make him away.
Make it away.
All right.
Even more.
You guys are gathered. You have your healing potions. You have been officially given access to a few places. What would you like to do?
Can we divvy up the health potions?
Yeah, I
Or
give one
those
to
can-
Ian could use one.
yeah, I give one to Talvin Keen and Azrael.
Thank you.
I know if anyone else needs healing, I can top them off if they need it.
Actually, no,
Uh,
not to
I
Talvin.
could use it.
All right, I'll just give you a. Which one's the good one? I'll give you the Cure Wounds real quick.
I don't give one to Talvin. I give potions to Rozga, Azrael, and Rozga, Keen, Azrael.
And Razga, you got 11 points back.
Thank you, sir.
And these are greater.
Yeah, they're greater healing potions. And did he hand me his ring, or did he like, put it back on his finger?
No. He held it aloft as he spoke to signify
Okay.
he was giving legal authority.
Gotcha. Okay. I say we make haste to Lucre's estate, see what we can find there.
Oh shit, we got a mansion now?
We have our house. Also, Talvin.
Her estate.
Talvin, please do your best to fucking keep that while we're in the city.
What do you mean?
Wink, wink. Telepathically, I say, he fucking knows you're a drow. I say that telepathically. He knows that you're a drow.
I'm reacting.
And I just guide everyone out of the Marquis place. Keeping
All right.
awkward distance from Skaha and Azrael.
Yeah. As you guys are leaving, the madam does stop you very quickly and just simply goes, "I settle my debts quickly," and each of you 5 platinum.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Very quickly. You can see a little discreetly. She goes, "And our business is done. I can pick up on body language of the Marquis extremely well," and moves and turns her back.
Here we go.
Right. Home we go.
And what did we just get? 5 platinum?
5
Platinum,
platinum. That's equal to 50,
50 gold.
gold.
50 gold, yeah.
As I said, I'm leading everyone, but keeping an awkward,
5 platinum.
Yeah.
awkward gate away from Azrael and Skaha.
Didn't she say 50 gold apiece?
Drew, we got
it's
5 platinum each,
5 platinum.
Yes.
and
Oh,
1
okay.
platinum is 10 gold.
Yeah, she had each of you.
I gotcha.
She personally handed each of you that, kind of to make sure that everything was settled. Kind of, she didn't want to take anything to chance that something would not be settled.
Rauska appreciates that.
Yeah, absolutely. First real take from a job, huh?
We made it.
Nice.
We're on our way.
I'm gonna take mine as we're walking and just give one of mine to each of you, or yeah, just one to each of you,
Aw.
because I
Thank you.
don't like money.
What did you give me?
One
That's
more
just my
platinum.
platinum.
Was significant.
Oh, thank you. What's with you and money? I don't get it.
I need it. No need for money.
Or an adventurer.
And you're a wizard too.
Yeah,
True
you
story.
Shit.
I guess we gotta stay here a little longer if we want to make bank.
Let's see.
I'd say we
My
get this done
commission
quick.
armor should be ready by tomorrow, I guess.
So where do we go first? To the residence or
Yeah.
Glen Boone?
I'm leading everyone to Luke Ray's house.
Yeah.
Definitely something there.
Yeah.
And third time saying it, keeping like an awkward distance away from Azrael and Skaha.
Why?
Not telling me.
Just hinting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And like
Um,
slyly trying to make it not awkward, but still making it awkward.
Well, now it's awkward.
Now it's awkward, yeah.
What were you even trying to do?
I'm still trying to keep it like noticeably awkward.
Good. Anakin, good.
Skaha. You hear a voice in your head in Undercommon. So you know Undercommon, correct? You should.
Pardon?
What languages do you know?
Let's see. It should be languages. Common and Infernal Thieves Camp.
Okay. In Infernal, you hear, it's interesting, it's a female voice, and roll insight very quickly.
$19.
19. Says these words in a way like they're repeating like sounds and syllables, but really have no idea what they're saying. And in Infernal, you hear, keep on this path, and I will end you. And it kind of resonates in your mind.
And I will end you. This. I search around looking for the voice.
Make a perception check.
I just. $17.
17. I would say as you scan around very quickly, and I mean in the dark, you see just the like I would say a shadow move behind a shop away. Just like that's the way you kind of see the fast moving shadow and it goes into darkness. Is what you catch.
I'm a bit disturbed, so a bit shell shocked. So I'm just gonna keep with my people. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
So it says as we approach, as we get to the neighborhood of Lecrae's, everyone go ahead and give me perception checks.
15.
Wow, a whopping 4.
21.
Excellent.
13.
Say someone got a 21.
Yeah, it's Alvin.
Okay, excellent. So I would say that you approach and as you get here, you notice that there seems to be this place where a lot of the houses have been moved away. It's kind of strange. Like there's some houses that seem to have been demolished, others kind of similar to what you saw in the factory district. But there is a wrought iron gate and fence that is entirely around this area. And on each bar close to the tip of the so this iron gate comes up into like these points, and right close to the tip, just about 3 inches down from 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and just you can't even count how many these are or if any are missing. Seems to be some type of arcane symbol.
Ooh.
Am I able to discern what that would mean?
Yeah, same.
You can make Arcana check.
Talvin, what you find?
Nothing. I have an 8.
Yeah.
Wait, Talvin,
I
what
rolled
were you
my own.
looking at?
Oh, my own. I had a 7.
7.
Every so often there are these glyphs that I don't know what they mean because I am an average Joe.
Mm.
Even you. I take promise.
Okay, not all of us can afford the best education in
Because I'm
Joros.
an average Joe.
So you approach. There's a.
I had no education at all.
There. What'd you?
So I got a scholarship.
Oh yeah. There's this really beautifully ornate gate. It's locked. The lock is in the shape of a G and a B, and you see the locking mechanism is right within the G and the B. Seems to be key, fairly standard. But you do see that there's mist on the ground, but only within the gate. And with your high perception, what you notice is that it ends exactly at the barrier of the gate, as though it pushes against and comes off and of the fence itself. And in the center is this massive mansion, a few houses, looks like either servants' quarters, inlaid gold, just very gaudy area. And this house that's in the center is made out of a combination of like this red wood as well as white stone. And it's about 3 stories high from what you can tell, and is dark and black on the inside.
Pretentious. I dig it. How do we get in?
Well, now I could be totally wrong, but is anyone else getting a haunted vibe?
That's why I dig
Oh
it.
yeah, totally. You
Yeah,
you can't trust makeup gurus. They have all sort of shady shit on the side.
Yeah, they make up everything.
Yeah, there you go.
I because this guy just
We're on
I
the
just
same.
walk closer to the gate and start examining it. I'm just standing there, just like.
Yeah. I mean, it essentially is a locked gate.
Yep.
Right. Well,
Should we already knew?
Who wants it? Who wants first crack?
I'll walk up and examine it and look at it and see if I can figure out how to unlock it. It's just the key, right?
Yeah.
All right. So then I'll just try to pick it.
Were we handed a key or no?
You were not. No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. What the heck? Do we?
Yeah. You were actually you. I mean, she hasn't been captured, so they don't
Right.
have her like stuff
yeah.
to access. You were just given the ability to go and do what you want.
I'm gonna case around, try to find another way in or.
And I would say with your previous insight check, you suddenly get. You may have been given a task to clear this out because he may have had an idea what was in
Okay.
it was his way also of maybe getting a second job done.
Okay.
We're not
If
getting
you
paid
guys
for
want
this
to
one
like
either.
give me an hour, I'll be good again, and I could start
Or
doing.
we could go in now. We can at least unlock it now.
Can I just check the trap for locks? For the lock for traps?
Yeah,
Trap for locks.
You can make investigation. If you have thieves tools, Dean, go ahead and roll to pick the
Oh
lock.
yeah. Let me.
I feel like
If you have
Marquis
thieves
wants
tools
us
under
to do it.
proficiency.
I investigated for 22.
Yeah. I would say the lock and all that does not appear to be trapped.
Okay. So Razga? I saw you trying to pick it earlier. You want to go again?
We have a rogue.
Yeah.
We want to see you do it.
Nah, let's get someone who has
I want to see you do it.
expertise.
Rosga starts chewing on the lock.
Sky, do you have
We're
thieves?
just
Tool?
gonna get that.
Yeah, I have thieves tool.
What were you waiting for, man?
Well, come on up.
What shall I roll? What shall I roll
Dex-
for my
Dex proficiency.
proficiency?
Yeah, so D20 plus Dex plus proficiency.
I tell
And
Rosga, I know you know that's not how you pick locks. I saw you do it.
Rosga pulls out his lock pick and rolls it across his fingers like gamblers do coins. And then puts it back.
Impressive.
Most impressive.
17.
17. Yeah, so you get that in there, and it's kind of interesting because it almost seems like it moves on you as though it's trying to dodge you, but you're able to get it and tick, tick, and it opens.
As I said, if we can just like take an hour, I feel like the Marquis wants us to do.
Yeah. I'll say on the way here, if anyone who wants to may have a short rest.
Spell slots back.
I'll say like between like talking to the Marquis, doing all these things, like there was time passed enough to get a rest in.
Let's take that rest. Let's see here. That's good enough for me. All right. So who wants to go in first?
I want to go in, but I'm not going in first.
You know, lead the way.
Rosga,
You wanted to be an adventurer.
If Roz is going in first, then I'll go in last.
Swords out. I'm going right behind Rosga.
Yeah,
I'll go
get one of my
right
torch-
behind
I'll
a
get one of
Lanthor.
Like, hand like between Rosga's shoulder blades.
axe out, eyes open.
He's second to last, so that Keen's behind me, and I know he can't really see in the dark. If this is going to be super dark, I'll cast light on a torch stick. Good, just because.
Okay. Yeah, there's no light right now, so if you guys want to,
I'm gonna light my crossbow because you said we're going in the mist, right?
That's true.
I just want people to be able to see me, so I'll just light my
Yeah.
crossbow.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's very cool. Yeah, the mist is somewhat low, like it's kind of like ankle height.
I'll still keep my hand on Calvin's shoulder, but crossbow
Yeah, you
lit.
got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Um,
stick that. Just really close.
So as you enter, you guys get about 20 feet in or so, and one thing you as you're looking around, you notice that you can see in front of you, but as you look behind you, it is mist, and you do not see the gate.
I hate this already.
Would my devil sight go through that, or is that just darkness?
This is darkness, I believe.
Okay.
Just keep walking. Just
The
keep
only way is forward.
walking towards the fancy house.
Okay.
Dog agrees.
Yeah, the dog.
Stay
will
connected.
bark at everything.
Yeah, keep the
Okay,
daisy
so
chain going.
you stay connected. Yeah.
Yeah, keeping the daisy chain.
Mhm.
All right. You approach the house there. I will say, so as everyone's going, tell me just because you guys had kind of this big run in as you're slowly approaching. Where is everyone's mind right now?
You
I'm
know, like you
a
know,
little
in track and field, like you know, track and field, that one event with like all the hurdles. My brain is just like an amateur after doing like a full thing like around the track with hurdles every 5 feet. Best analogy I could say.
I like it.
I'm just kind of nervous because I noticed that it's very dark behind us where it shouldn't be that dark. So I'm just like, Remember that time with those dolls? And we were in darkness.
Shut up.
And now there's mist at our feet.
This is not me, I swear.
No, I'm just thinking this. Okay,
I thought you were
good.
saying this out loud. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought you were a little fishy.
If I wanted to cast Detect Thoughts, I could have.
Anyway, who else is thinking?
Rosga's just excited about another
Right now.
opportunity to murder this woman.
Keen's no fool, so he's walking through vigilant. He's expecting. He's no fool. He's waiting. He's keeping an eye on the back of us.
I think that I'm just thinking that I am way in over my head. I'm not prepared for this. This is not what I was expecting. I thought we would go help the village and then go get my friends. And here we are days later in this town, and I'm tired and I'm doing my best, but I'm scared shitless. And I think that all that is just going through like, oh fuck, like what did I get myself into?
Calvin is kind of close in that same boat. Like we've came here with some semblance of a mission, and we've done some good here, but along the way, he feels he personally could have done so much better. Whether it was maybe have done better trying to save Rosga, or getting this trial over and done with. And the more we keep progressing, the farther the end goal of getting back home seems farther and farther away, almost impossible out of reach. So he's not really enjoying this. So yeah.
Sure. As you all are walking, for a moment, the mists around you seem to part and vanish, and you clearly see the gate, and you see Lecrae walking, kind of right towards you, from the house to the gate. And you suddenly realize it's a sunny day. And she walks up to the gate and opens it, and you see all these children come around, and she's giving them candy. And they take it, they're like, oh, Mama Lecrae, Mama Lecrae. She gives them kisses. And she turns around and goes back to the house, and whoosh, the mists come back. You can see the house.
What in the fresh fuck was that?
What the was that?
No.
Were those children tabaxi, or were they just regular children?
They seem make a perception check.
I'm gonna help with that.
Nope, don't need it.
Okay, never mind.
23.
23. I would say that the thing that strikes you the most is that there were no human children. There were no halflings, and there were no dwarves, and there were no gnomes. But there's plenty of other mixed and different raced children.
We're stepping into something really fucked up here.
And did you say that she was in the house, or was she by the gate?
She
Like-
walked from the house to the gate.
Okay. Okay.
You all saw that, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
a
Sure.
bunch
I
of
think so.
Yeah.
I've seen my fair share of freaky
bunch
shit.
of-
That's still freaky.
I'm sick of this bitch and what she's doing to children.
And grip the sword
Wait.
even harder.
She was giving them candy.
Yes.
Something.
I swore she was giving them candy. Do you think that was laced with the evil arcana?
You mean back from the village?
Yeah, all the food that was laced with the freaky arcana magic. Do you think that was so I couldn't see, but you know what? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Maybe it's just a hard day. Maybe it's just been a long day for all of us and we're somehow seeing the same vision.
That's too much of a coincidence. Really.
Tonight, there's no coincidence.
There's only one way to find out. We just have to keep pushing on.
How many rooms are in the floor that we're on? Or like, are we inside the house?
Not
or
even
are we-
inside yet.
You have not
Not
entered
even-
the house. This
Okay.
is coming through.
I'll
I'm
just stand it out
pushing
there.
Rosga forward towards the front door.
Should we knock?
Pushing. It's our house now.
We're
Yeah.
definitely not knocking.
And I telepathically tell Rosga, murder the door.
Rosgar will try the handle.
Okay.
Yeah, so Roscoe, you reach forward and go to turn the handle, and it does not turn. It seems to be locked.
Told you.
Let's just
Rosgar
knock.
will murder the door.
Fuck knocking, man. We're done with
It's
that.
our house now.
Will
Yeah.
that be a strength
We
check?
have to buy a new door.
The fucking door.
Yeah, if you're gonna murder the door, how are you murdering the doors?
Like the police officer stomp kick thing. The 70s
Yeah.
cop movie stomp kick.
Okay, yeah. Make an athletics check.
Athletics? That's
Yeah.
got to be better than what I just did there.
Well, it would just add your proficiency modifier to your roll.
13.
13.
It's a door.
Yeah, you take your foot and you gotta push there, and it's a tough door. It kind of gives you that shock, kind of vibrations go up your knee a little bit,
We loosen the lock.
and it makes a big like sound.
I poke around and just try to Eldritch Blast the door.
Why aren't we just like trying to like do what we did at the gate? Why aren't we
It's our fucking house.
We're just
We
blowing
don't
shit
care
up
anymore.
now.
Yeah.
This could be our house.
Out the window. It's out the window now.
Yep, that's
Alright.
17 plus 5
17 plus 5.
for an Eldritch Blast. I mean, yeah, it hits the fucking
All right,
door.
roll your damage.
I think right now we just want to break shit.
That's,
like same, but let's follow some
that's
logic.
like that's a total of 6.
Just a bunch of grown men kicking the door in.
6.
Yeah, so you release the Eldritch Blast, and what does your Eldritch Blast look like?
It's kind of like a. The core of it is like a dark, sickly green, but as it like gradients outward, like as like a kind of fireball firing out, it just goes like pure black flame afterwards.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, so that kind of it goes in, it hits the door, and then it seems to pause, and the door gets a slight pink glow to it, and the energy of your blast turns pink and rockets out to you, dealing you the 6 force damage.
Okay.
Immediately.
Well then.
So
Skaha?
Now do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I was just kinda like,
In the daisy chain, so we can
let's
get.
see.
Scott
Okay,
back.
I'm making my way. I'm just kind of using you guys as a wall and just bringing myself up, and I'm
Yours is
going
every,
to
like, adventuring
let's
parties
see.
and never-
Let's see. The 23.
23. Nice. You move that in, and this just says is very similar, as if you're chasing the lock with your picks, but you're able to find it, click it, and the door
Putting the dates
See?
turning around.
See? Have you guys heard of picking a door?
You wanted to get every option.
Instead of
out of
asking me
the
to
list.
pick the lock,
We're
That was a little bit.
I'm not even looking
nothing
at it.
if not thorough.
rules do not break.
I'm just standing in the back, just shaking my head. Like, oh,
Yeah.
no.
Not even paying attention to anyone else except for the guy in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm just
It's
That was-
still your judgment. I reject it completely.
Yeah, and I would say you notice at the same time the pink energy that still lingered on the door from your blast tends to immediately like fade away.
Yeah. Ugh,
move.
really glad it didn't touch me. I'm going to what let's before we go do the creepy with the door, let's check it for traps. Can we check for some
When
traps
you unlocked
before
it,
entering? Like
It
if
immediately,
anything's gonna
opened. But go ahead and make an investigation check.
okay.
Like
No
it's open,
buckets
but
on
I
if you
don't
wanna
want
check
to
it-
step in.
There's a bucket full of water on top of the door.
23.
23. You don't find traps, but as you're investigating the inside of the door, what you do find are teeth that have been what looks like pushed or something like a hammer hammered into like the wood itself, and where it's met or as though it's been worked into the metal, and it encircles the door.
This fucking Monster House.
You
You remember that movie, Monster House?
Do you remember that movie?
That really
Oh,
scarred
wow.
me.
Wow, such a great movie though.
Such a good movie. What a
Yeah,
day.
it was ahead of its time. Yeah.
100%. Anyways, let's dive right in this bitch.
Do we
I,
see anything inside now that the door's open? Like, what do we? Is there
Um,
in there or?
Sure. As you gaze inside, what you see is there's this gray-skinned child lying on a table, and you see Lecrae pulling a tooth directly out of it, as well as cutting off kind of some of its hair. As it cuts off its hair, there's kind of a slight breeze that is happening as she then begins to walk towards the doorway, muttering something.
I cast magic missile.
Sacred Flame.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So mark off your spell slot, and the cantrips go, and it all kind of just passes through her as
I had a
the-
feeling.
Just
Still doing it.
sorry, I had to
Does.
do it. That's just fucked up.
Is-
I run over. Wait, is the child still there?
Keep the
No.
daisy chain going.
Oh, okay. I don't run over it then.
Daisy
Thought it
chains
was
are
gone.
safe. I push Razga into the house ahead of me for the daisy chain.
Don't think the daisy chain's gonna last.
Yeah.
I feel like we should do the daisy chain as long as we possibly can. Just in case Luke Ray attacks. We're all right there.
Well,
Just
I
in case
can
the floor
produce
falls
a
on all right
little
of us.
flame for as long as I want.
We can be in the same room. We don't have to.
Just-
This week, it's okay.
Yeah.
We're all capable.
So for the sense of this, I'm going to say we're gonna give each party member 1 point of stress.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
It's a
That's fair.
condition.
As not a condition, it might not be on
Yeah.
your sheets, so you might need to put a note of this. This might be
Sure, I'll put
an additional
+1 to
mechanic.
stress.
Yeah. So essentially, whenever you make an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you have to subtract your current stress score.
Oh.
Screw that.
Attack rolls and saving throws.
And ability checks.
Oh, and ability checks. Okay. All checks basically.
As just this place is creeping you out. I would say as as you're watching, I would say, is anyone wanting to try? Is anyone trying to figure out what they're seeing, or?
Yes, me. I do.
Yeah, I would say go ahead, just make this. I'd say this is straight up insight. I think.
I'll join in that as well separately.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
I got a nat 18 for numbers over 20.
Wow. Man, oh man. Okay, so
For total 23, if that really matters.
ridiculous. All right. With those scores, you're certain that these are memories that this property or house has. Which also cues you into that there's, I'll say with that watching her walk forward with the hair and the teeth and different things, something along this area, maybe what she did has imbued the area with some type of low-level sentience. How much that is and what the extent of that is, I don't think you have enough information to figure out. But what you do firmly get is that a lot of this was purposeful. She was trying to make echoes of what she was doing. But she was methodical.
I bet he's saying some really interesting things right now.
Oh, man. Internet's just crazy today.
I hate
I'm
this.
getting poltergeist vibes.
He's going on a whole monologue. We can't
He
even
doesn't
hear.
even know.
Gray's attacking us right now.
Yeah, he's gonna come
All the
back.
secrets of the
We're
campaign.
all
We're all
dead,
dying.
fingers on the ground.
Thank you all for watching, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Thank
Everyone's
you
still
to
here.
all,
Thank you so much.
to everyone who's been watching.
Hey,
I guess
Matt,
it's
Hey,
Hey,
God has
hey,
returned.
I really
All
really hope the stream got all of this because this
Oh,
is just.
I know. I realized partway through what was going, so I'll try to
Yeah.
redo
So-
all this.
The timing is
Echoes purposely put there, and that's the last thing we heard. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say ultimately the Echo's purposely put there, and what you pick up, there's no reason why magically or any enchantment that you know of why the teeth would be embedded in that door, other than
Oh man.
Oh, jeez.
am I still with everybody?
Oh yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. There you go.
Yeah.
So,
Hear ya.
other than what?
basically, I
Okay.
opened the door and there were teeth embedded from the inside.
Yeah. And
So-
you get that was made probably to produce partially to produce a memory effect, not to do anything else but to make a shadow of something. In other words, to do something so horrible that it would leave like a stain of the soul of many different people on this place.
We need a fucking exorcist.
That's exactly what I was thinking, actually.
I got a theory, but I don't know if it's gonna work.
Well, what do you hear it? Let's hear it.
I'm going to walk into the room, like the front room, close my eyes. I'm gonna touch the floor and just like telepathically, like to the house, telepathically say, if you can hear me, do literally anything to show us that you know we're here. We mean you no harm. We wish to find Lecrae.
You know this is a house, not a horse.
Elanthor, what the fuck?
You guys can't hear me. I'm just like I crouch down, hand on the ground, eyes closed,
Elantha,
know
get off
what
the
you're
floor.
thinking to the
doing.
house, just thinking to the house.
So
God knows where
This-
that floor
this-
is, man.
yeah, so I'll say for this is a high DC, I need the number hits for this, not just so. Even though natural 20 is great, we still need the number hit depending on modifier. But go ahead and give me a religion check.
Come on, buddy. I'm sorry, it's your horse.
No, that's a fucking natural 3 plus 2
Okay.
for 5.
So it goes out. You don't get a response.
Okay.
It's a
Stand
lot
up.
harder than it is for a horse, isn't it?
Why are you all fucking staring at me?
Yeah.
I watched you do some really stupid shit today.
Are there any?
True.
Keep
Sorry.
your opinions to yourself, Talvin. I'm in a really rough place right now. Are there doors to other rooms right now?
Yeah, so I would say you begin looking, and this is massive. There's 4 staircases, 2 that go up to a second floor, and another 2 that go up to a third floor. You see on this floor, there's probably about 7 doors leading to various rooms down on this floor. And I would say, as you guys are in this horrifying place, tonight we're going to end.
Oh my god.
Aw.
No, let me keep going.
Okay.
And
Mom, we can
here-
squeeze it up for like 45 minutes. Let's go.
Oh man.
Oh.
I gotta look through everything now.
I know.
What did we miss? What did we miss?
And for those of you watching, we're going to say goodbye. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Hi,
Yes, sir.
thank
Back
you.
on tomorrow with a new party. So
Oh, look at you.